economy if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turning down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the four of us. Knock, 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 say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's two of me. Check, 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 everything I do is to a T. And only other corner hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really one for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. One time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else.
Chat, what up?
Just to put
Happy
the trophy
Monday.
on the shelf. 4 times
Welcome
just
in,
because I
welcome
couldn't,
in.
I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turning down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home just now. Wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need to change the weather, Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Sun and everybody, they be eating out the formula. Everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Hey, reservations for 20 at Coast Show. Like that iceberg, I'm tipping a boatload. Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze on. Taking hits, I'm the one like I'm Soto. Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision. But keep it humble for the juxtaposition. I changed my life overnight with a couple decisions. Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it. And don't get caught up in the talking in the public opinion. Yeah, I had different functions cause I'm functioning different. Hey, 1 time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put the trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Hey, local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turning down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough.
Alright, we good?
Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home with the 4 of us.
What up, NK Capital? Yo, yo. Yo, yo. What's good? What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, I'm going wrong way. There we go. Welcome in. Happy Monday, everyone. Great to see you guys. Great to see y'all. Let's go ahead and get this party started. What do you say? What do you say? What up? What up, T. Callahan? What's up, Angel? What's up, Katie? Yo, yo. Ring a ding a ding a ding. Oh man, it's too fast, too fast. Danky P in the house. What's good? What's good? All right. What's up, Julia? What's up, Serge? Great to see y'all. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Z Gamer in the building. There he is. Cheers, brother. Cheers. How was everyone's weekend? You guys had a good one? 8-figure trader in the house. A lot of them. A lot of them. There's a lot of them. How'd you guys do this weekend? Did you guys stay productive or what? Let's go. Let's go. What up, Ash? What's good? He was up, Limp Starfish. I like that. I like that name. What up, Rich? Rich Liz in the house. What up, Elijah? Clubhouse, how you guys feeling? Welcome in. What's up, Valerio? What up, Connor? Stephen B in the building. There he is. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's do it. What's up, Gareth? How are you, brother? Soldier 16 in the house. All right. What up, Leisker? Good to see y'all. Energy in the building. Bringing the energy. What's up, Vince? All right, we good? How was everyone's weekend? Great to be back. Great to be back. Let's go ahead and get the party started. I'm going to pray real quick, and then we'll begin. Let's do this. Father God, we thank you for another week, Lord. We thank you for the opportunity to just be here, to have a conversation, to gather together, to teach one another, to make one another better. We thank you for keeping the stream fresh and pure and at a certain standard, and we know that the next level is here, so we thank you for that. We thank you for blessing that level, blessing it with momentum and abundance, and we just give you the glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all ready for the next level? Momentum, baby. Momentum. Can you feel it? It's on our side. It's at our back, and it's a beautiful thing. We've got a lot of great things happening inside the clubhouse as well, and should be another great week here. So let's close this month out strong. And or actually, I'm sorry. It's the beginning of the month. What am I saying? Beginning of the month. So we're off to a great start last week, and let's just continue the momentum here. All right. Yeah. All right, let's do this. What is today? Today is Monday. Let me lower the music a little bit. Today is Monday. It's good to be back with y'all. It is the 8th of June, so we don't really have too much going on here in the headlines today or tomorrow. It doesn't look like Wednesday is going to give us much after 8:30, but 8:30 we're going to have CPI and all that come in, and a little bit of crude oil inventories, and then it should slow down a little bit. but only to pick back up on Thursday New York session. So PPI coming in on Thursday, and then Friday we look pretty clean for the most part. So NFP's out the way. You'll get CPI coming up this week. You'll get PPI and all that great stuff as well, and then we'll continue moving on in the month. Yeah, continue moving on. So it's another day, my friends, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined. And I hope you guys went over your trades from last week and made some of the adjustments and the corrections that you needed to make to have a good week this week. So let's go ahead and get into the technicals. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. The W's are going like crazy. Who is this? Mr. Riz. Of course, it's the Riz man. Slamming the W's, baby. What up, Riz? How you feeling? Let me know about the music, guys, and then if we're good to go, we can get going here. Talk to me. We go with the music. Let me see something. Yeah, good to go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. If you say it's good, I'm gonna make it a tad bit lower, just for the guy with the big ears in the back, who There we go. That should be good. All right, here we go. Philippe's ready. All right. Anyways, let's get this party started here. Let's go. Prophet's Pilot in the house. Well, that's good. Spidey's in the building. There they go. All right, let's get into it here. It's been a couple days, been 2 days here since we've seen anything from the market, and my goodness, I mean, we talked about this wick fill on Thursday night, right? This one right here. This candle filling that wick and just perfecto. So beautiful wick fill on the daily time frame when it came to that candle on Friday. But let's talk about today. It looks like Friday we did end up closing below. We closed very, very strong bearish, back below that range. You do have this wick to fill here as well. It would not surprise me if price actually did a retracement though here today and maybe tomorrow, and then create a resistance up here and then fill that wick throughout the week. So just keep that in mind to think about throughout the week. But I think if we can move up here today, possibly move bullish and kind of create some type of support today, then tomorrow we should be good to come back up, retest that zone, and then maybe possible resistances on Wednesday. So what does that actually look like, right? What am I talking about here? Just market structure, price action, right? Us moving up today, maybe pushing bullish, creating support, right? Doing something like this. And now we have this wick to fill, right? This wick right here. Tomorrow's candle might push up as well, do something like this, and this would be our retracement, right, on the daily time frame. And then what we can start doing is looking for resistance come Wednesday. So that is a possibility. You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then maybe Thursday and Friday we continue down filling that wick, right? That would be picture perfect price action for the most part. So we'll see if we can get something like that, right? Today we did kind of break the lows pretty early on. We drove down, but we've just rejected now. So that's what kind of gets me thinking a little bit about this move up. Plus it's a big move down, right, and likely to be retraced. So let's go identify what this looks like. You see this rejection here, right? Let's go identify what that is on the lower time frame, like a 4-hour chart, so we can see, are we bullish, are we bearish, right? So it looks like our previous 4-hour candle closed a little doji, right? Now we can probably use our brain a little bit and say, well, you have this candle that moved down extremely powerful, right? Next candle kept going. It started to get a little iffy from here. Price broke the highs, right? Then broke the lows, tried to give it that, that next attempt, kind of failed to do that, and then your last attempt was here, right? And then things really just started slowing down in this overall area. So now you get that previous candle that did technically close bullish but doji, right? So that tells me that the move to the downside is slowing up, right? That we are possibly going to get that retracement, and then that would make perfect sense, right, for that daily candle to start moving back up here as well, right? Just imagine it with me for a moment, this 4-hour and then possibly the next 4-hour moving bullish, right? So that way that daily candle can start to make its way closing like this today. Okay, so that's kind of the idea here, right? As long as this 4-hour candle continues to remain bullish for the most part, I think we can come up and fill that wick, and then potentially even come into the, you know, these highs over here and retest that support at like 44.20. So let's see about all that. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Is there anything that can support that, right? So 1 hour has a resistance here. It looks like we have a support here, and you did break out. Now you're a bit overextended, I would say, right? We've been moving up for quite some time. That's probably why almost 40 minutes into this candle, we don't have much of a push yet. So we do have more resistance sitting up here, and I think above that it starts to get clean again, right? Especially if we can get some structure to form up, whether it be, you know, somewhere in this range here for a breakout, or whether it's above the range, right? Price just keeps moving, pulls back, and then we go looking for the buys somewhere around that area, right? So pretty bullish for the most part. If we can get above 43.69, everything looks pretty good. That daily be breaking the highs, and we should start getting a push at that point. So there's some trouble here though, right? So 30-minute has been moving up. You have a resistance sitting here. You're in this range, right? But you don't, you know, you're not getting too much. You're a little overextended. Price is trying to run this celery play, see if we can break the highs here and whatnot. The 1 hour candle still struggling a little bit, but we're starting to move up and break the highs. 15-minute, you know, just chopping around here. So I think this is pretty much what we're looking at here at this point. 15-minute ranging. You have clean traffic to move up here, right? I would like to maybe see a 1 hour closure, possibly even get a 1 hour celery here on a lovely Monday morning. No rush to get into like just any trade here, right? So I think if we can close above on the 15, but not at 845, at 9, right? Or we get that break and retest that we're looking for as well, and then we can go from there. But you do have clean range to move up at this point up until 76. So let's wait here on this 15-minute range. Maybe we can get closures above, start looking for buys in the next hour candle. Maybe we can get closures below and start looking for some selling opportunities. So either way, I'm not looking for a trade until after 9 a.m. today. I'm going to let the next 15-minute candle do its thing, and then at the hour closure is what I'm going to be looking for. So we got the hour candle surrounded. Highs are here, lows are here. If we start breaking through them, then we're going to get some direction now on whether or not this 4-hour candle wants to keep pumping, or whether or not we need to pull back on the 1 hour chart, right, for a little bit of a pullback here. So yeah, let's hang tight. Let's see what price wants to do. But all in all, just a range here on the 15-minute time frame for now, and we'll have to let that you know, break out and then see where price wants to go from there. All right. Cool. Pretty simple here. Lovely Monday. Don't rush anything. Don't be a trading fiend. You know what I mean? Like, I got to get into a trade, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, just chill out, right? It's Monday. We're here to observe. There's no guarantee to get trades today, to make money today. Nothing like that. Let's hang out. Let's chill. And if the right opportunities roll literally right into our lap, then we'll go ahead and execute on those trades. All right. Gucci. What up, DJ Scratches? How you feeling? The Big M is in the house bright and early. Let's go. And we got all week to make money. Okay, cool. All right, let's move over to the NASDAQ and let's take a look at NQ here today, because we actually do have room now to trade, which is great, right? Imagine that. So wow, look at the daily. Now, look, it would not surprise me if the daily comes straight back up in 1 or 2 candles, but let me not say too much, man. This thing's off to a freaking tear already. So, wow. Okay. So we've been obviously moving bullish for a while, right? So we kind of, you know, just trickling our way up, and then boom, this big correction comes on down. We make a huge retracement on the daily, and as we talked about, you know, we talked about these areas here, either this or this. You know, these levels being the major area of support. Obviously, this one's going to be the bigger one. I'm glad we came down through there. So we did tap there. We're kind of closed with almost no wick. So we'll see about what happens on this next candle. But let's take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour did close above the range here. So had a little bit of a range on the 4-hour. Looks like we're moving up nice and clean at this moment. You got no top wick on this candle, so we'll see if the 4-hour wants to just come deliver that and possibly head back down here. So 1 hour also moving up, no bottom wicks or anything like that. 30-minute no top wick. So yeah, nothing for us here at the moment. Let's wait again, you know, for like 9 a.m. and then see you know, see where we can go from there. But no bottom wicks, no top wicks. So nothing for us on the NQ playground at the moment. But 4 hour being very bullish, possible opportunities for buys above this level here on the 15-minute, right? And then possible opportunities for sells, right? Coming back down on that daily candle. So I'll leave my options open for both, depending on how candles look when they close and the volume and all that good stuff. I think we could possibly find ourselves a position here on NQ today. So let's hang tight. Let's wait for 20 minutes or so and let these hourly candles close, and then we can start to really proceed on our hunt here today. All right. Boom. Perfect. NQ. Happy Monday. What's up, Joshua? What's good? I trade very similar strat, but I bought on the 1 hour break. Okay, great. Awesome job. Good morning, Vicky. Doing great. Grateful to have you here as well. Let's see. Jay Coop, how we feeling? Welcome in, brother. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great one. Let me open up Zoom over here. Let's go back to gold here real quick. All right, we'll keep our eyes on gold for the most part. Again, not interested in this 15 closure in 2 minutes. It doesn't matter if it closes above. I'm not interested in it. I'm waiting for the 1 hour closures here, so that way maybe we can get some sort of like 15-minute structure. And this is even better too. Like if we can push up, get some structure coming back down, and then look for the buys above. So we'll see if we can get it, and if we can, great. Yep. Oh, the Knicks come on tonight, eh? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I thought the game was on last night. I actually had some time. I was chilling. I was like, let me see if the game's on. I'm like, of course it's not. Of course they're going to make people wait an extra day. Why wouldn't they? You got to keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the illusion of just keep it running. One extra day. What up, Isam? We like the Knicks over here, though, Is anyone here going for the Yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Let me guess, the whole chat's Knicks fans now? Whole chat full of Knicks fans. Let's have a great week. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What'd you guys do this weekend? What big questions? What do you have? What questions can I help you with? What did you come up with in that brain of yours this weekend and say, you know what? When I get to the stream, I gotta ask Nick this. I gotta ask him that. I gotta get this together. I gotta get that together. What can I help you with here today, my friends? What can I help you with? I know a lot of other streams are just for entertainment and comedy purposes only. You'll get that here, but I really want to see how we could spend this time and help you move forward in your life and in your trading. So lock it in. Who's hungry? Who's hungry? I know the hungry dog got questions. Why would Trump think it's okay to come to the game and mess with the... Oh, snap. What game? What game's he going to? Oh, he's going to the Knicks game tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Cavs fans in the house. All right. All right. When to consider the 15-minute breakout over the 30 breakout. Usually if the 30's already out, right? So like let's say the 30-minute time frame has already done the breakout that you're looking for. And what you want to see is you want to see this next basically next candle, a 15-minute candle, like kind of in this position. So you see how the 15 closed, right? But the 30-minute is still open. So unless you have true volume that you can trust in, like for me, 845 is a little shaky for me. I don't really trust 845. But if you let's say it's 945 here, and I've already got a 30-minute closure, I will take the 15-minute entry here. But being that there's no closure on the 30 yet or on the 1 hour, I'm gonna willing to wait for this wait and not take this 15 to wait to see how this 30-minute closes here. Okay, so we're in a perfect example right now where you have a new hourly candle coming up. You've been ranging for a while. Price is a bit overextended. Do we really want to take the 15, or would we rather wait for a stronger confirmation like a 30-minute or a 1 hour closure that we can be more confident in. Now, here's the ticker. You have to be willing to let this one go. You see, that's the thing about waiting for the great move, is it may not play out. It may not pawn out, right? But the discipline has to be there, because if and when it does, that's when we can go ahead and take this beautiful buy off of the 30-minute candle, right? But let's say we get in on the 15 now, and this 30 decides to pull all the way back and duck its head back below this range in the closure. That's when you're kind of jumping the gun a little bit on the 15 to try and get in, right? And again, we don't want to try and get in. We want a clear doorway. We want a clear trade that falls right into our lap that we can take advantage of. I promise you, doing more doesn't equal getting more, right? Doing it less and doing it right is where you will stack payouts. Remember, the game is to try and keep your account. The more you trade, do you have a higher probability of keeping your account or losing it? Losing it. If you don't agree with that, you're wrong. I'm sorry. You just haven't been trading long enough. So you want to be in and out. You all right? You want to be like taking using the market in an efficient way, where you don't have to be here all day. You efficiently move in, you efficiently get out, and that is your trade. And that's how you sneak by this market and make money consistently. If you try and fight it too much, you're done. You're done. No one's ever beat the market trying to fight it, all day long, all month long. So yeah, so less is more. So going back to the 15-minute, right? The 30-minute is going to be the great trade here. The 15 minutes going to be the good one, right? So at this point in my career, I'm a lot of times totally fine with waiting for the great trade over just taking the good one, knowing that that's going to be a lower probability. So let's see. What up, Pablo? Good to see you, man. Did they name the Knicks after me? I actually kind of was thinking that when I was a younger kid. I'm like, hey, same as my name. How to stack multiple small funded accounts, or is it better to just let one large one grow? Doesn't matter. I like the idea of stacking multiple accounts, because then if something happens on one account, good or bad, you can put it on the bench for the next session and trade another account. So I personally like, especially when it comes to the funded route, to have multiple accounts rolling versus just one. And then, like, let's say you had 5 of them. I would probably copy 3 or 4 of them and then leave 1 or 2 on their own. So that way, let's say I took a big loss in London or something, I don't have to now bring that main account into New York, right? Trying to revenge. I can shut that account down for the day, give it a red day, and then come in New York on one of my other fresh accounts, right? So what does that do? Mainly it clears my mind, right? Because I'm not trading now in the red, on this new account. So if I come in trading in the red versus coming in break even on the account, which is going to provide a better thought process and mindset, most likely? Probably that break even account. So I'll sit that red one, or the account might be green, right? I might take a really good winning trade in London. And then think about it. If I come to New York now, I'm likely to let some moves go. I'm like, I'm already up on the account. I don't even want to risk it for that. So where would I be likely to find and spot a new good trade? Most likely on that break-even account. So that's what I like about shifting and moving accounts and stuff. And I still have multiple XFAs today, and that I just move around through. So yeah, that's what I would say. I would go with stacking multiple accounts versus just trading one, especially if it's a funded account. If it's a live account, then obviously you just trade that one account. But yeah. Pass my evals, no issues. As soon as I get 2 or 3 days for my payout, discipline goes through the roof. You got to hang on to it. You got to hang on to it. You got to study winners. You got to study UFC members and what their thought process is in the championship rounds, and how players, you can learn a lot from athletes, right? How those players size up in those pressure moments, and when there's the games on the line, and right there's it's like your eval is like you shooting at the free throw line in practice, right? No one's looking, nothing's going on. You just, muscle memory. But you still have that muscle memory. But you know what? When it's game 7 and you're down by 1 and you got 2 foul shots, right? and you got to hit them both, right, to move on. Right now there's pressure there, so you have to go back to system. You have to, the player that can block out all the noise and stick with the muscle memory is the player that's going to win big. So when I got close to a payout, I say, you know what, let me not quake here. Let me just keep doing what I'm doing. Screw the payout. Screw the payout, right? There's been multiple times on this live stream where we would go into my funded accounts and all of a sudden notice that I was actually qualified for payouts that I didn't even realize. Oh my God, I didn't realize I got 3 accounts qualified for a payout for 4 days now, right? So think about how focused I was on that, on those payouts. I was more so in that motion, that muscle memory, just, you know, playing what I was practicing. And then eventually those payouts just naturally began to pop up. And it got to the point where they came so natural that there was 2 times on the stream where we were looking at my back end. Chat's like, dude, you got a payout. I'm like, oh snap, you know, I'm qualified for payouts, right? So you got to try and detach from it all and keep those emotions away. And you know, when the crowd is yelling and it's game 7 and it's 1 point and it's all on you, you got to block it all out, right? And you got to just go back to the basics, get back to that system, stay very composed, and lean on the playbook, right? Lean on the muscle memory, so that way it can get the job done for you. Pablo, how you feeling today, man? How you feeling? All right, let's see. Yeah, multiple funded is the way. I do like multiple funded, yeah. You're welcome, Jimmy. You're welcome. Understand the consistency rule is just, yeah, I mean, the companies have a consistency rule, so I think most of them are like 20%. So you just got to do, I don't even know, man. If you got a 50K, it's basically $600. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know the actual calculation for it, but I forgot. I haven't really been focused too much on funded this year. I've been focused mainly on just taking good trades, but, you know, really ramping up on my live account for money, so to speak. So I forget. I think it's like, yeah, if you got a 50K, I believe it's 20% and equals 600. Yeah, I Google that one. Yeah, someone in the chat will know too. All right. How to journal correctly. I like the way I set it up in TradeSet is the way I think this system should be journaled. So if you get it, like, look into TradeSet, the journal that we're all using, it has everything laid out for you perfectly. So, you know, everything that you need to know with screenshots and whatnot is going to be available in like TradeSet. So for instance, like I got mine over here. Let me just go. So you see how you can like trade, like, so I want to know what time it was, what date, what pair, what position, what setup, what time frame, what session was it, how much did I risk, what was my focus, right? What was my behavior looking like? So I like tracking behavior as well, and then I'll put screenshots in there. So that's what I would recommend you do, is screenshots of the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, and 15 in your screenshot, and then write some notes, and then just make sure you got these, and then any other little detail after that, just jot it down in the notes section and go back and review those at least once every 2 weeks. Bi-weekly at least. If you can get a nice trade review going every week, then that'll help as well. So yeah, that's what I would say. TradeSet, we set it up perfectly so that way you don't even have to do any work. You just got to pick it, click it, and it's very, very easy. So as long as you get your screenshots, the rest of it can be filled out just by tapping on the tabs in TradeSet, and then whatever other notes you got that you want to say, hey, you know what? I got into an argument with my wife or my husband that morning, and I was a little, you know, I was just a little on the angry side, and I was running late for work that morning. I probably shouldn't have been trading, right? Put that in there if that's the case. You need to know that later on, right? I remember I would go to the gym and take trades like an idiot, and I lost so much money. And I'm thinking, what's taking me so long to be profitable, right? And it wasn't until I was able to like look at my journal that I realized, dude, like I gotta cut out this trading at the gym stuff, you know, like this is really, really hurting me. It wasn't even me being a bad trader. It was just me trading in the wrong environments, doing stupid stuff that I shouldn't have really been doing. So, you know, otherwise I'm sitting there thinking, do I need to learn the breakout better? Do I need to learn how to find support better, right? It's like, nah, I don't need to do any of that. I just need to stop freaking trading at the gym, right? And I'll be good. So, you know, journaling allows you to see the littlest thing that could be holding you back, and sometimes, you know, really get that blind spot open for you. Trade set, yeah, just hit ! journal, and you guys can look into trade set. I think I would buy it for the year. You buy it for the year, it's like super cheap. So it's easy to use. It's playbook friendly. We designed it exactly for traders who are, you know, trading similar to the way I'm trading. How much money is best to start a live account as a full-time trader? I say like 10,000. 10,000 is a good amount. Now, again, full-time trader is like, you got to explain that to me, you know, like, because at the end of the day, you have to have multiple streams of income coming in regardless, right? Like I could be a full-time trader if I wanted to, but why would I want to rely on a game of risk, right? So did trading help me? Yes. Did it help me build other businesses? Yes. Did I use it to trade full-time at one point? Yeah. You know, but at that point, my lifestyle, I only needed $5,000, right? To live my life. And at that point, you know, I was bringing that pretty consistently in with payouts. So I was able to trade full time, but naturally, as I got my time back, I wanted to, you know, do other things, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, there's a big illusion out there that, you know, a lot of times traders are just day trading, but you got to realize they're also heavily invested in, you know, different projects. Like it's you never want to rely on just one income is what I'm trying to say. So if you can live at 4, 5, 6, 7,000 a month, yeah, but then if you have bigger aspirations, which I'm sure you do, you know, at some point you'll look to get better at your trading, create more businesses, make more money, be able to fund your accounts bigger and all that good stuff. So I think for me, it was $4,500 to $5,000 a month, and I was able to go full time in trading. But you know, I couldn't do that today. Maybe your expenses are a lot larger than mine were at that time, right? So I didn't have too many expenses. So you just got to look at your lifestyle. Everyone's life is it's a little bit different. Yeah, use code TTE. It'll get you it'll get you like $19 a month or something. Please make a video on the journal. Okay, yeah, we will. We'll make one on YouTube. We already got one in the clubhouse, but yeah, we'll make one on YouTube. Yo, what a week last week, gang. What a week. So awesome. So cool, especially coming off of May, where we just got so much experience in May, and then like we were immediately brought back with that experience first week last week. So it was awesome, especially that one day where we took a loss and then we got it back. I mean, it was just great sessions last week all around. All right, we're getting closures here, so let's see what happens. Johnny Gems is here. What's good, John? Happy Monday. What's up, Magnus?
What up,
How are
brother?
you guys?
Happy Monday.
Great to see y'all.
Good to see you, brother.
What's goody?
Good to see y'all. What's up, John? What's up, Nick?
Yo, what's
goody?
up, boys? How you guys feeling?
What up?
We here.
Amazing.
Phenomenal.
We here. Happy Monday. The moment we've all been waiting for, Monday. Since
Monday,
Friday.
Man.
Yes,
I thought
sir.
Friday was
Sheesh.
Sunday. At one point Friday night, you guys believe it or not, I thought it was Sunday. I thought we were getting ready to trade the next day on Monday, on Friday.
No way,
wild?
bro. For real?
I was like, what?
Yo.
Okay.
Oh, man.
We've got some closures here, so we're still bullish on the 4 hour, right? So still looking pretty bullish for the most part here on the 4 hour. We have moved up a lot. That's why I definitely wanted to wait for a 30-minute closure and a 1 hour closure. Now the 1 hour doesn't close the greatest, right? Kind of moved up for a while now, closing like a little, you know, doji-ish. Nothing, you know, I don't think we have to be too worried about that. But a little doji here, right? 30-minute, though, gives us a brand new support. So we've got a new support. 15-minute has this resistance here. What we could do, or what you know, I think if we re-break the low, I'll be interested in getting in on the 30. We're only less than 1 minute in on this candle, so I'm not going to get in here. If we can re-break the low, I'll have a buy stop, or what I'll do is I'll wait because I want to see a potential break and retest here on the 15. So if we can move up here, close bullish, now we approach 915 with a closure on the 30, closure on the 15 officially, and we can start to move up from there. So I think I like that idea the best. That gives us an opportunity for the 1 hour candle to open up, kind of make sure that we're respecting the range here, closing above, and ultimately getting a bullish closure on our side when it comes to the 15-minute, especially with price being so overextended here, right? We want to wait for the biggest and the best confirmations that we can get to put probability on our side. So I think that's my idea. I wait for a bullish closure on the 15, possible big rejections out of here, and then we start moving up. We still have at that point, I believe, roughly about 150 pips. So still plenty of room up there, but you never know, right? You might actually break the lows and start dropping down here as well. So yeah, let's hang tight. Let's give this this 1 hour candle a few minutes to open up and do its thing, and we'll go from there. There we go. Broke the 30 lows there too. So
sounds good.
Yep, I like that too.
What up, SimZ? How was your guys' weekend?
Man, it was good.
Incredible, man. Yeah.
Chill weekend, man. How was yours?
Amazing. Incredible.
Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Yeah, what'd you guys do? How was your you had your dad's birthday or something, right, Magnus?
Oh yeah. We had ice cream, just had a fun time together, and we were at the ocean too, like at the beach and stuff. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, chill weekend, sunny weekend too.
Lovely.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. What up, Level Up? What'd you do, John?
Level up.
Just got a massage.
Hey, yo.
And
Johnny Gems was sitting in that couples massage.
Yo, I saw that, man. That looked good.
yeah, it was great. Really needed that.
I bet, yeah.
I bet it felt real good.
It did.
I need to hit a massage here this week.
Bro,
Facts.
literally, is there even any point where you don't need it? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you could always use one.
Could always use it.
Always use a good massage, baby.
Always,
What's up,
man.
Green? Oh, he went wakeboarding. Oh, snap.
Green to read?
Nice.
Oh, nice. Very clean. Very good.
Nick, what's your thoughts here about the 1 hour too?
1 hour, I think, is a bit overextended. It didn't close exactly the way I wanted to. That's why I want to wait for extra confirmations here and not enter off the 30, but wait for that 15-minute closure. Make sure it's bullish and above, and then that 130 pip range, I look to take advantage of that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, because
That's also the wick fill of the 4 hour.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll take it, but I want to see. I'd love to see the opportunity here on the 15, above bullish, right? And I take that 1 hour, but yeah, on the 1 hour alone is a little tough. But when you put in the fact that we got a 30-minute support, maybe a little pack runner here, but ideally the 15 closure above sets this thing up and realistically puts probability in our favor, right? And as traders, what are we trying to do? Are we just trying to get into trades, or are we trying to stack probability in our favor, so that way the trade that we do get into, we can confidently step in with a good size, it's worth the trade, it makes sense to the playbook, we could be okay with the loss, we could be happy with the win, and yeah, it just makes for overall great opportunity and a great way to do this thing.
Yep. Just stacking probability.
Yep. Stacking probabilities in our favor. That's what you want to do as a trader. How many times when I was a new trader did I have almost no probability? Just like basically the one tiniest sign of a probability, bam, I was in there. Anyone else do that? Anyone else? Or was it just me when I was new? So, over time, over the years, right? It hasn't been a couple days since I've been doing this thing. I've been doing this for a little while now. It's almost going to be 7 years that I've been trading. So, over time, I realize things like that and choose not to participate. And instead of, getting in on the one little sign of probability, instead I started stacking probability in my favor. And I noticed I made more money like that. I had a better win rate. I enjoyed trading more, and I stick with it.
Fire.
I had a buy since the pivot at the bottom hour low. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean the buys aren't bad. You know, you definitely have the 15 still on your side. You know, the breaking lows here isn't the greatest thing that you want to see, but 15-minute candle's still above, right? So as long as this candle closes above, I would hold those buys. Now I don't know where your stop loss is or your management plan, so I'm not trying to, you know, get you out of what you already have planned, but I think it's still good. You know, as long as this candle's going to close above. Until then, you know, price is still above 56. He's still got a bullish 1 hour closure, bullish 30-minute, and 15 just, you know, opening up. It's allowing the 1 hour candle to open up a little bit. So you just gotta be cool and draw down and just follow your plan. Follow the plan,
like
man.
Oh,
Follow the plan.
excuse me.
How does sells look? They look good below 46 here today. They look real good. Look at all this clean range. That'll also
Only
break,
below there though, yeah.
yeah, that'll also break the 1 hour low. So, you know, before we take the sells, we'd ideally love to see the 1 hour low break, right? Which is right here. Then once we start breaking that low and get a closure, let's say 9:15, 9:30, high time of volume, you know, this 1 hour candle is likely to start pulling back now. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at here. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
why
we
is
had the exact. Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead, brother. What were you gonna say?
It's just we had the exact same idea on the daily time frame too for the breakdown too. I would love to see that wick getting filled during like the week here.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if
That'll
we're
be
gonna
money
get a
right there.
pullback. Like, you know, market structure probably says we get a pullback, but again, you know,
Yeah,
market
yeah.
structure
We never know.
Always
Yeah.
have to do that. But
Literally.
based off of the break of the lows here earlier in the day, I guess an Asian session this was. I didn't really look at the charts at all last night or yesterday, but based off of that, and then maybe if we come up and break the high, that's where we can potentially see that pullback, you know, coming back
Yeah,
up,
exactly. I love that.
retesting, and, you know, then kind of starting to go back down from there. The Wednesday you'll have CPI, right? So you get Monday, Tuesday, big crazy move in direction on Wednesday, and then Thursday, right, and Friday fill the wick here. That's my thoughts on the daily. You know,
Money.
again, they're just my thoughts. It doesn't have to happen like that, but price action tends to do things like that. So we'll see.
Yes, sir. We'll see.
But hey, we called this wick fill. We called it last week, man. We talked about this candle not breaking the highs, re-breaking the lows, and my goodness, we just
Yeah, it was great.
dumped on Friday.
Yeah, money move there.
Yeah, for real.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome. So you're saying Clubhouse, how y'all doing? What's Gucci?
How you done?
How you doing?
Clubhouse, what's up?
How you doing? W webinar this past weekend, man.
Oh yeah, money, man.
Fire up.
John. Sheesh. Killed it.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, it was a great webinar.
Amazing.
Hopefully everyone took away some gems.
Hey, shout out to you guys too, man. Literally getting your trades, like not being little softies and little shy traders, right? But saying, hey, you know what? I'm on a mission. I got to get job done. If somebody else is offering to look at my trades and give me some feedback, I don't want to. I need to take advantage of that, right? So great job. You know, hungry dogs eat, right? So you got to be hungry. You got to be ready to make those tweaks and adjustments and take advantage of, you know, what you have access to here.
Oh. Hell yeah, people are sending a lot of trades. We spent that whole hour reviewing trades and answering questions, so it was really good.
Yeah, I was driving
a
that day
pleasure.
too, so I was kind of in and out, but it was, from what I was hearing, you guys were flowing.
Yep.
Flowing. What's up, Green? Oh, took profits. Did you ever reach a time in your development where you no longer wanted to hear other traders? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, at some point, you know, you have a system and you don't want any sort of deviation from it. What are the chances that we retest the middle of the 7 a.m. as FVG? I don't know what a FVG is, so I'm not too sure about that. Yeah.
FVG, man.
Or where, if you tell me
Yes,
where
sir.
it is, what price point, I'll look maybe and see. But yeah, I've never even studied a FVG. Like, I don't study or never have studied any ICT stuff, not once. I'm a rare trader, I think. Like, I've actually never once, never seen one video on ICT. Not one.
Dude,
John probably hasn't
funny,
either.
man.
I
Right?
haven't, bro.
Yeah, me and John have not
That's
seen
actually
one.
fire. Congrats, man. That's a W right there. Honestly, I have watched
Is it?
one.
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I'm glad I haven't.
I don't even know if it's a good, you know, I don't know anything about it, so
That
I
was
hear
too
it pretty
advanced
often.
for me. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I hear it
Bro, I'd
pretty
be so
often and
for it.
stuff, but
Yeah, you actually hear it a lot. It looks very advanced, though. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I just found a simple strategy from Raja Banks. I started watching his live stream. I needed to make money desperately. I wanted to change my life financially. Everything that he was doing was working. It made so much sense to me. It was so simple. I show up to the guy's stream. He had 4 lines on his chart. Very similar to what you see on mine. He just made sense. It was very foreign. I think it's the minority when it comes to trading styles. Not a lot of people trade this style, but it's just worked for me. You know, it's made me money. It's helped me leave, you know, stay out of jobs and start to develop that financial freedom to work on myself and other things. So I don't know. I never, once I found this, I never looked at another system, or I never tried trading a different way after this. Before this, yeah, I tried like 3 or 4 different ways of trading, all within a matter of like 2 years. And then once I found this one, I just never looked left or right again, and I just stayed locked in. And I knew, you know, there's so many strategies out there, but I realized that the traders that were winning were the ones that just committed to one strategy, and they didn't look left or right. Like I said, you know, when they lost or something a couple times, they didn't go try and switch it up and change a rule or anything like that. They just stuck to whatever system that they were using. So I started developing that mindset in my own trading, and I just stuck to this way and never looked back. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing, bad thing. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars trading though, so
Good.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I felt the same way.
Yes, sir. What's the hardest part about trading? The hardest part about trading is realizing that trading isn't actually that hard at all. You know, it's you that's being the knucklehead. You know, you've got the thick head, right? So it takes a long time for things to get through our mind and click with us to be able to operate like a professional here in the market. So a lot of times trading is really not that hard. It's working on yourself that takes the work, right? That's the hard work that comes into this. Again, you know, like the technicals are the easy part, right? I could teach my kids how to understand these technicals. Give me a week, maybe a week of like really teaching Alea how to do this, because she's like 5 now, so she could probably figure it out, right? And guess what? She'll probably succeed because she doesn't have emotions involved, right? She doesn't have life involved, right? She doesn't have the thought of money involved or bills involved, right? So she would probably come in here and kick butt right away. Oh, daddy, you said this to do that, boom, boom, and do it, right? So a lot of times it's the money, the emotions, the life, things like that that get us to think differently and, you know, kind of come into the markets with baggage in a way that gets in the way of us being profitable. So if you can leave all your life outside of that door, right, but when you come into trade your session and just solely focus on your strategy and looking for the best trade according to it, then you'll be able to come in here and make money and go. But when you bring your emotions in, and you know, I know some of you guys, you're looking at your piece of loose leaf paper right now, and it says every day I must get 50 pips, every day I must do this, right? And it's like every day you must get 50 pips. Like, who are you? right? The market doesn't owe you 50 pips. Like that goal to me will just force you to do things in the market that you should not be doing, right? Like your only goal should be to have a positive attitude, come in with a clear mind, and draw up your ideas and wait for those ideas to potentially play out. Knowing that they might not play out, right? That you might not get a trade at all. So, you know, things got to change. Like you got to get rid of those goals of I need this and I want that, and oh, my credit card payment's coming up, I got to pay it with this, or my funded account only has $300 left on it, so this trade has to get me there. You see how you're bringing all that baggage into that trade? You can't do that. The pros, the guys that make money, girls that make money long term, they don't do that. They don't do that stuff.
Man, that's why I say every day, like the one goal you should have each day should be to follow your rules and to be disciplined to your rules, because if you can do that, then you can produce edge. And if you can produce edge, then you can experience positive expectancy, which then you'll experience consistent profits, right? So the one goal every day should be disciplined to the rules that produce edge.
That's it. That's the only goal. I have no goals here today, outside of I drew up a couple plans, a couple ideas, and I'll wait for those. Other than that, I'm just here to observe and chill.
Literally, bro, all we're here to do is just follow plan, produce our edge, have positive expectancy, and then expect consistent results over time. That's literally it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How come I didn't take the 30-minute celery? 30-minute celery? Overextended. Way too overextended. So I already know that likely if price had moved so far, because again, I've been doing this for a while now, right? So if I see price had moved from way down here all the way up here, there's no way I'm getting in this celery, because at this point we need a pullback. So what'll tend to happen is it'll look like the celery's playing out, only for price to maybe do something like this, right? Break the highs and then start to retrace, right? And come down and create like a brand new support somewhere, you know, maybe a fake out or a closure back above that range there. So I will not take a buy until that, you know, that happens, or we get some sort of structure on the 15-minute that gives us something like this. So usually what will happen is you'll break the high there. See it? Broke the high. And then you'll start pumping down to wipe those buyers out. So you don't want to buy these. When the move has already happened, that means the move has already happened, G, right? Now you got to wait for the pullback. So you got to understand that if price moved way too high, right, way too much at this point, we want to let price pull back now, set up for us on like a 15-minute or a 30-minute where we can get a brand new support and then start to, get back into the market, or look to get back into the market. Because look, there's no guarantee we're moving up. This candle here, it would not shock me if we did this, right? And then we did this. Boom. And from there, we do this. Bam. Whole range filled.
Exactly, man.
So you don't want to jump the gun too early when price is heavily overextended. Hopefully
so facts, man. Also, like, because it could be easy to like be a little confused about the overextension when we see Friday's trade, and then we see here. But why could we take Friday's trade overextended but not here? You know, but because Friday's trade was extreme volume, 9:30. Here it was like, let's say 8:30, 8:45, right? That's the first thing. Next thing was the news too. We had there as confirmation too. We had wicks to fill to the left. Higher time frame was much more clean. Here we have a 4 hour that's bearish on the previous or doji. And now we're just moving up all of a sudden, right? So could we see that pullback? Could we see it coming back down? It's a little confusing, right? That's why when confused, we just typically stay out here.
Yep. Facts. Never studied those either. Yeah, I've only known these ranges, candlesticks, all that good stuff.
When in doubt, stay out, exactly. Sorry, Taylor. Let's get it.
What does it mean to work on yourself? I mean, there's multiple ways, right? I think the obvious one would be like personal growth and development, which is like what? Like read books, listen to podcasts, say positive affirmations, look at yourself in the mirror, all that stuff, right? But like, there's also questions that have to be answered, right? So you can't just say, oh, I'm a millionaire, right? And you just be stuck doing the same old thing. So I think working on yourself is also asking yourself tough questions like, what's holding me back, right? Where am I holding myself back? What habits are keeping me stuck? What version of me do I need to become to maybe live the life that I have visualized? So a lot of times it means working on your mindset, your discipline, your emotions, your habits, right? Your health, right? From a spiritual aspect, your faith, relationships, and most importantly, in my opinion, is self-control. Not many people, you would be shocked at how many people can actually control thyself. It is insane. So, you know, it's learning how to not be controlled by your feelings and emotions. It's learning how to keep promises to yourself when you say, hey, I'm gonna do this, to actually do it. It's learning how to stop blaming the world, right? And start taking ownership of your own life, and, you know, learn how to think better, speak better, move better, just, you know, overall have a more clear vision of what you're trying to accomplish. Yes, exactly. Bingo. Perspective, you know, instead of asking, hey, why is this happening to me? Say, yo, what's this trying to teach me here? It's got to be teaching me something. What is it? What is it? Sometimes I can't decide what direction from the daily. It's harder to see when the 4-hour candle tap targets. Yeah, it takes time. You know, it takes time. You got to, you know, put them all together, and, you know, it takes a little bit of time, not going to lie, right? It's probably, you need chart time. That helps. I mean, I could tell you, I could explain something to you right now. Well, if the daily's, you know, top wick is formed and the 4 hours tapping target, and we probably move bearish and all that. But at the end of the day, you just need to see it more, right? See it a bunch more times and watch that play out. What's the drawing tool I use? Why, you like it? Diamonds are forever. You like this? You like it? I got a little double arrow going. Little double arrow.
Double arrow. I've never seen that one.
This is a program in Zoom. Yeah, you got the double arrow there.
So many options. Oh goodness, man.
We got options. Any plans on making some YouTube vlogs? Yeah, I just got this camera. Yeah, literally just got it a couple days ago. So I actually do plan on shooting some new vlogs and getting stuff done. Yeah, I got some new videos coming for YouTube, new videos coming for the Clubhouse. So we got some work to do. What's up, Ray Slay? That's good. What's up, Nav Man? How you feeling though, big dog? Great to see you.
Hey, Neiman, what's up, brother?
All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. 30 coming back up now. We got 5 minutes
I
left.
like
on
this
the
here.
15. This is exactly what we drew up. So this is what we're looking to see here.
Money, bro. We didn't even nip. We just respected the 1 hour low there, and we broke 30 previous lows too.
Exactly. So that was perfect. We broke one, especially in an overextended environment, right? You want to see maybe the 1 hour low being respected, but the 30 and the 15 getting broken and structure being formed, right? And things like that. So this is what we kind of drew up, the idea. So let's see if it comes together.
Yes, sir. I like it here. Would you need the 15 to close above here, or would it be okay with a 30 celery? I mean, like above 56.1.
I like the 30 seller here. Yeah, I'm with that. 930, you already know. I'm in there.
You bet.
That low, I could lose that and be happy today.
Also, because we already broke the lows, so we should have no business coming up breaking the highs now for nothing, you know?
True.
Yeah, I like the pack runner here.
Yep, the pack I really like here too.
Do I only trade the playbook 2.0? I trade the playbook 3.50. No, I don't know, man. Yeah, same stuff. I have a playbook 3.0. I don't think we had the fade and the inverted celery in the playbook 2.0. So I take a couple other positions now. Two other new setups that we came out with over time. And if you're in the Clubhouse, you get like the playbook 4.0, you know, because you get everything that I'm currently working on and sample sizing and playing around with long before it actually reaches the surface. So yeah, it's nice.
Sir.
Where are you from, bro? I'm from India. I am from the 12th dimension. I don't know if you've ever heard of it or been there, but it's an amazing place. I revisit almost daily. You doing good, Ray Slay? I look forward to seeing you in New York, guys. So we're gonna be in New York doing a little bit of a meetup next month. So July 17th, I believe. Yeah, 17th and 18th. If you guys want to come hang out, mob out with us, we're probably gonna do some arcades and bowling and laser tag and food and dinner and all that good stuff. And I'm sure we're gonna have some awesome conversations towards the end of the night, and then the following day we're gonna look to do some sort of like hike, some sort of something outside in nature in the mountains up in New York. So if you guys want to join us, fill out the form, go to our Discord. There'll be a New York meetup channel. Go up there, fill out the RSVP. Only do it if you know you're definitely coming. Once you know you're definitely coming too, please fill out that form and let us know you'll be there and who you'll be with, so that way we can make sure we are properly prepared for all of you guys. We can't wait to meet you, shake your hand, see you. Can't wait to see some of you guys again. So it's going to be a good time.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Epic, man.
Same. Very, very, very excited.
Yep.
Last meetup we did was here in Florida for the New Year's Eve. So we spent New Year's together, about, I don't know, what would you guys say, maybe 25, 30 of us? So
yeah,
it was a good time. That was a little bit more low-key event. Didn't really put that out there with like a whole Discord and art public and all that. So this one will probably be bigger than that, but it should be a good time.
What a time, man. Wow.
I think the first meetup we did, Magnus, I don't think you were there for that one.
Nope,
in Florida.
I wasn't, no.
That one we probably
there
had like 100 people, like 100, and then now I think that was the same.
Way.
Oh no, yeah. And then the second one you were there. You were there for the elite
yes,
dinner.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. That one. Yeah.
That one we had a
Pulled
good
up in
amount,
Porsche
good amount
there,
of people there too. We had a nice house
Yeah.
that time that we got, and we probably had a good like 50, 60 people, especially like probably more before we went to the house. So.
Oh yeah, before? Yeah, definitely.
Sheesh, there was like
we had a good spot there.
Bro, there was like close to 35, 40 people just at the elite dinner alone.
Yeah, I know, right? We had like 2 massive tables. Or even 3.
We had the whole back room.
For real,
Bro,
man.
we had the whole back room. That was so incredible right there.
Ever since that day, that guy always comes up to me, shakes my hand, welcomes me in, asks me if I need anything. Yo, I love that guy.
Oh man, that was a nice place too. Really nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
For real, bro.
2026 elite dinner probably gonna happen at some point too. Probably a little bit later on in the year. So just keep that in mind.
Let's go.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do a podcast with Words of Wisdom and Titans of
Got a
Tomorrow.
minute here, man. For
I would
closure.
love to. Yeah, I know. Go blow those guys up and let them know, hey, you got to check out this kid over here at TTE. Let them know. And I think the more people we can get to reach out to them, the more likely we are to connect.
Sir.
Actually, it's funny you say that. I was recently just asked to be on 3 different podcasts. I turned down one of them, but I think I'll do the other 2. All right, it's possibly game time here. So let's see if we can get this candle to close above the range. We got about 19 seconds. Let me just make sure my range is correct here. And yeah, we'll see if we can get the closure.
Yes, sir. What are we looking at for stops here? Just for the previous lows down there?
Yeah, somewhere down in the low.
Entry of 4-hour high here or 30?
No, I
previous?
think 30 is going to be good.
Yeah, right. I thought it'd be the same here.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can flip
Perfect.
bearish real quick. We don't need a major bottom wick here, but we definitely need something. And then, yeah, once we get that bottom wick, we can get on in.
Yep, definitely need that wick though. Let's see.
No wick, no entry.
Oh, exactly.
No wick, no entry. Let me just get myself. All right, let's see if we can get the bottom wick.
9:30. Let's go.
A lot of volume coming in.
That 1 hour actually beginning to look better and better.
Better and better. Yeah, 1 hour could take flight here.
Yeah, it could, man.
But
See.
I'm not worried about that. I think the 30 slightly closed below too. So unless we
Yeah.
actually get a lower wick, then no good for me.
I think 30 is good, but like the 15 like slightly close below, yeah.
Yeah, a little
It
bit.
looks like.
Screw it.
Damn.
What are you gonna do?
Screw it. What are you gonna do?
Another opportunity to come.
We might even get a better one. So
Knock,
let's just
knock,
wait
knock.
on it.
Yep. All right,
Okay,
we
low
gotta wait.
opportunity.
We gotta wait. We need a lower wick on this 30-minute candle. Otherwise, we might
Yeah.
just reject, just like we did last time.
Maybe we'll tap resistance, fly up there, fill the wick, and then come back down close below.
Yep, that could likely happen here too. What do I think about
Okay,
India?
cool.
I think I need to go out there and visit India, bro. Yeah, I have a lot of neighbors that are from India too. So it's a long trip. I'd love to check out like the north.
India, man. Yes, sir.
Patience muscle burn, and yeah, it's gonna burn.
True.
This
Burn
is
it.
fine. I gotta let this go. No bottom wick, no entry for me. And plus, we didn't, get the exact closure either. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Bro, that 30 might come straight back down for the bottom wick here. So
Could.
Yeah,
It
probabilities
definitely
are
could.
high.
probabilities are very high here, bro.
The other thing too is we can wait for maybe that bottom wick to form. So if the bottom wick can form and then the 15 closes back above, right, and it doesn't run bullish yet, then that's where we can step in. But without that bottom wick there, right? Let's say we
love that
make the
too.
bottom wick, we come back up here, close bullish, then I'll be open to taking a buy on the break of the 1 hour highs here. Bam, boom, to come
Money.
flying up at like
That'd be
9:45.
amazing.
Oh yeah, I'd freaking love that. Yeah.
Either that or this, where you do get the closure, and then we have to wait on the pack at that point. Get the pack, and then we start pushing up, break the highs for entry, and then we should run straight to 75 there. Be like water. Whenever I analyze and trade and track them, they work pretty well, but I don't get confidence with real account. Because you don't get the confidence from the account, you get it from the data. So just analyze the data, right? And then keep on trading that data. Just pretend it's not a live account. Just pretend it's a fake demo account, and then you just gotta trade the system, right? And the stuff that you see working well, whether it's this stuff I'm teaching you or you have something else, whatever is working pretty well, you have to just continue doing that without any sort of emotion, right? Well, I was watching the golf tournament yesterday. The one dude, I think his name was Preston or something, he was up he was up since yesterday holding that one spot. But there came a point, as hole back 9 comes around and the pressure starts showing up, and all of a sudden what was beautiful tee shots day 1, 2, and 3, all of a sudden finds himself in the rough, finds himself in trouble. Right now he's got to dig deep, he's got to battle back at it, he's got to battle his emotions. A lot of people think, oh, he's got to take a tough shot. No, you have no idea. He's got to battle emotions right now if he wants to hold that lead. And he lost it, and he got it back, and then he lost it, and then he got it back, and then the end of it was a tie, right? And then they had to go into a playoff, and my man had the game won and just missed the easiest putt ever. Now, luckily, they got to run that playoff back, and he ended up winning, but you can see how once the game was truly on the line and some sort of pressure and emotion started coming in, you can see now where a beautiful golf swing started turning into some tough shots, right? So you just gotta block all that pressure out, block all that noise. It's gonna come whether it's golf or basketball or baseball or trading or whatever, and you just gotta stay locked in on what works. That's all. That's it. It's kind of like the free throw idea, example, analogy, right? That I brought up earlier. It's like when pressure's on and the count's live or the payout's near, you got to do the best you can at staying true to the mechanics, right? Staying true to what works, in your words, pretty well. So stick to that.
Incredible, man. Yep.
US 30. Uh-oh. US 30. Meet up in Switzerland and organize swing style golf. I'm down. Let's do
Coming.
I would love that, bro.
Man said I'm already in the 12th dimension. What kind of other business can you open if you're making 10K a month? Personally, I would just go on. What's your passion? What do you like? What do you like to do? You know, we live in such a great day and age where you can go online and just show people your passion. Show people what you like to do. Then people will come around and they'll ask you for help. And then you provide that help and you make videos on it and you give people tips and tricks and show them what to do, and it never feels like work because you enjoy it, right? And then what happens is over time, people will start to come to you and say, hey, you know, I was wondering if I can get a little bit of your time, I'll even pay you for it, right? And then all of a sudden now the business begins to come to you off of your own passions. So if you would have asked me a question like this, or if you would have asked a question like that some odd years ago, somebody will tell you, oh, we'll take that business and start a laundromat, blah, 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 like some outside, like, dude, if you ain't doing business on the internet, you ain't doing business, right? Like, you really need to focus on the future, and the future is on the internet, and everyone's on the internet. So why not put your business on the internet as well, right? So that's what I would do. You know, why get into something that you're just going to do it because your dad did it, or you're just going to do it because your uncle did it, and you don't even like it. You don't even have a passion for it. You know how many friends of mine are owning these mechanic shops that just do not care about it, like have no passion about this? Yeah, it was a great idea when we were 16, right? When we were going to trade school to say, hey, what do we want to do, right? But not so good after doing it for 25 years, is it? Right? And again, these were things that, you know, I spotted, right? My mentor told me, Nick, you got to look to anticipate or predict future trends and then jump on them before everyone else does. So that's why in 2012, I started my first ever e-commerce business. And I started, you know, selling products and services online when people were looking at me like I was nuts. But now all they do is buy stuff online, right? So businesses have all picked up for me. So I would say find your passion, start making videos on it passionately. Don't care about what people think. The right people will eventually come around, and you'll start adding free value to their life. And if you add enough free value to their life, at some point they're going to ask you, hey, can I pay you for your service? Can I pay you for your product? Can I pay you for this? And boom, a business is born right there. So in this day, most people are going to try and force businesses to open and work and all that. I think the real method is allowing the business to come to you by genuinely providing free value to people until that business starts showing up. So that's what I would do. And guess what? You don't even have to spend your 10K a month. You got a laptop? You got a computer already? This will cost you nothing, almost nothing. Day trader versus 9 to 5. Oh, it's a world of a difference, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Day trading versus 9 to 5 is just a totally different thing. I mean, even lately, I realized that, like, I don't even want an extravagant life with all this luxury. I just want a peaceful life, right? Like, money matters, success matters, but waking up, like, clear and healthy and free and focused and proud of yourself and what you're doing just hits so much different than saying, oh, I own a business that makes a lot of money, or I make a lot of money, or I have a Porsche, or I have a Lamborghini or a Ferrari and whatnot. There's a lot of people I know that have that I honestly genuinely wouldn't call them wealthy by the looks of their life outside of that car or outside of that watch or outside of that channel. So I think that, you know, real wealth is the health and just the overall, just not even happiness, just the pursuit of getting what you want, because I don't even necessarily want to be happy or need to be happy, right? I just want to be in pursuit. There's just nothing like being in the hunt for things that you want and that you're after. So a lot of times jobs and all that, they're going to limit you because you got to spend all your time there. So yeah, I think the freedom to do what you want when you want is ultimately the true flex. What's up with Top Step here? Signing me in, signing me out.
Up some Quake.
What's going on here? What's going on? The price closed below 9. Why are you still placing a buy stop? I would have liked it if we got a bottom wick, but yeah, no bottom wick there. So, and you know, sometimes you can get away with the sell. Like I've often noticed that the celery can get away without a bottom wick, but there's times where you want to do that and times where you don't want to. This is a new 30-minute. Also, that 30 never closed above, so yeah, it's fine.
The market's doing its thing. Just moving.
Yeah. Just moving around.
Yes, sir. Just wait on it.
Damn, you were 8 in 2012. Holy. Yeah, 2012 was the first time I ever made online money.
What's up, Ahab? What's up, my man? European, let's get it.
Man, you're never fazed by the market's movements when you got a plan like us.
Never,
Yeah,
bro.
that's true.
You just know that it's either my deal or no deal. Like there's nothing in between.
Exactly. How come many people right now are actually extremely emotional and have FOMO, but we're calm, composed, and chilling? That's because we have a plan that backs us up, you know. So everything goes back to having a plan. That's the key to success a lot of times in trading.
Exactly, man. We override the emotional states and the emotional thoughts that come in with just pure logic. Right. It always wins, man. There can only be one thing. So, like, are you instilling emotional thoughts or are you instilling logic here?
Yep.
Right? So we got to be focused on the plan.
Yes, sir. Plan equals logic. No plan equals emotion. Simple as that.
Exactly, man. Spot on.
Yep. Yeah, I like that in the homes. I mean, I'm doing that too. You know, I'm looking at property now in like Tennessee and all that and trying to get that going too. You know, what I think is a really good plan is plan the next 5 years to go all in on trading, all in on digital businesses, become a digital entrepreneur, use the internet, use the phone, and then over the course of that time, start to buy your land, right? Buy land and get things set up, and then eventually become a multi-millionaire, and then throw all the phones out and just enjoy your life. Maybe keep one phone so we can keep making money, one laptop, but other than that, we ditch the technology and we just live, knowing that we have more than enough to do what we want to do, and life is good. Hang out with some goats, literally.
Bro, we're
Hang out with some sheep. Start riding horses
on
and
your
stuff.
Oh, literally, you meant it.
The vision.
chilling on a big piece of property with your beautiful family, with beautiful weather, with a full day of freedom. I mean, that brings a lot of peace, I think.
Oh my goodness, yes, sir, it does.
Plus a peaceful mind.
That's
Imagine,
a dream right there.
just imagine your house here, and you got
Beautiful
all this
wife.
beautiful lake behind it, and then like you drive all the way up this like mountain up here, yeah, and you just sit right here, and you just watch, you and your wife and your kids or whoever's special to you in life.
Yep.
You just watch the sun setting over the house, over the water, sitting back knowing, hey, we paid the price for this, right? We did what it took to earn this life right here, and now we've got all this property to enjoy and just have those special moments, especially on like a Sunday night where most couples are thinking about getting back into the rut, back into that nasty, gruesome weekly
Sunday
routine.
spooks.
The Sunday spooks, and you and your wife or you and your husband and your kids, or you just what about just you, right? Just watching this beautiful, scenery, right? As you are a free man or woman and no one controls you or your time, and you do what you want to do in life. It's a beautiful feeling. It really is.
Amen.
Am I in a trade? No, I was going to get into a trade, but this candle didn't give us a bottom wick. And the reason I don't do that is because I know that typically before the candle closes, there's an 85% chance that it will make that bottom wick. So I don't want to get in up here and then you know, have to now be in drawdown. So I don't think I would have closed any partials on that yet or anything here. So, you know, we'd be back in drawdown as this 30-minute candle has no bottom wick, and you know, I'd be a little upset at myself now if I was doing that. Top one, yeah, TT is the code on top one, yeah. Yep.
1 hour tap this resistance now too.
Yeah, that was that's the open of our new 15, but we need that low. You know, actually we never closed above either. So yeah, there's no trade here for me.
Chopped.
Yep.
We'll see. New 4 hour opened up too.
Yeah, we got a 4 hour and 15 minutes here as well. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
The day's early. I think we're gonna golf today. I think I'm golfing today.
Let's get it.
What you gonna do, John?
Me? Man, just chill, honestly.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna golf tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we'll see. I'll figure it out. Yeah, there you go. Nice, man. And Magnus, what about you?
Going for a solid walk, bro.
Yeah,
Like
that's
2
We should
hours.
do like a 4 hour,
Nice.
yeah, 2 to 4 hour walk.
Literally.
Just be
Yeah,
gone.
okay.
Don't even bring your phone. Don't
mean-
bring music. Don't bring anything.
Nah, just me and outside, just gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing, bro. That's definitely something to do every day.
Incredible. Yes, sir.
Bro, Jordan,
about
that's
to do that
amazing.
That's
right
where you
now.
can work on your mind.
10
Yes, sir.
acres.
Nick, bro, I can't wait.
Bro, same. You know, I'm coming in. You know, I shot an 88 on that last one. Have no idea how I did that. I'm
You still
usually
haven't
shooting
played?
mid-90s, but I'm still holding on to that 88. You know, last week's golf round got a little interrupted, and you know, life kind of, you know, came and kept me off the course. And I think it was good. You know, I'm able to hold that 88 for a little bit longer, able to feel like a, you know, like an 80s type of golfer. And I'm going to go in today with some confidence. I'm not going to try and do 88 or anything. I'm just going to have a good game. Just show up and look for the next best trade, you know, just next best shot, and we'll see where I fall today.
W. Have a good game, bro.
Yeah, I will. I will. Nick on the golf course? No way, bro. I've been golfing for 2 years now. For 2 years, I cracked I broke 90 last week. It was epic. The best I did before the 88 was a 92. But usually I'm somewhere around like 95 is my end score, which obviously still sucks, but you know, we're working to get better. So maybe by this time next year I could be low 80s and just keep moving forward. Golf Maxon. Jim Maxon? Yeah, I'm sore right now too, so we'll see how that gym sesh goes.
You going gym often?
Nah, I went earlier.
Oh, nice.
Yes, this weekend we worked hard.
Lovely.
Oh, land in Alabama. 10 acres for $53K. That's epic. Well, I forget my order. Not
10
after your
acres.
friendly reminder. Thank you, Uncle
Damn it
SpongeBob.
up.
Only 53.
53K, man. Sheesh.
Oh, that's wild, man.
I was looking at Tennessee, northern Georgia. I want to go somewhere where they got really nice roads as well, because I plan on getting a couple supercars and having some fun. Not a normal walk. Now look at this candle. Right back down we go. Yeah, how to breathe for dummies. Where do you got? Where do you come up with this, bro? I don't know. I think the Big M might have it in terms of the meme game. We all know Tamara got the emoji game on lock.
Yo, literally.
But the Big
Yeah,
M,
nah,
he
it's
may have that AI meme joint working for him.
Bro, literally, Clubhouse is different. Like, that's the whole comedy show sometimes.
Honestly, I look forward to the gems, but I look forward to the memes as well.
Yeah, literally every single day, bro.
The only thing I ask is don't OD it, right? Don't too much. Like once it's too much, then it's just annoying. It's like, all right.
Yeah,
But hey, there's our bottom wick, by the way. So candle, 85% chance that this candle was going to create a bottom wick, and there it is. So with 6 or 8 minutes left, I should say, bottom wick has been formed, and we would have been sitting here in an entry right now, gang, and that just would have been, that wouldn't have sat right with me. So glad we held off, and now we'll wait. Nothing happening. A little bit of moves up, a little bit of moves down, but ultimately, according to our playbook, nothing.
Oh, nothing here. Might come, but nothing yet.
Is this one too OD? You should make it like I don't really eat these. I mean, I like that. You know, I don't really eat those though. You should make it like like a ribeye or like a fillet or something. Those are good.
I just likes Nick more. Nick likes it.
Yeah, like those are good. I just haven't had those in a couple years, so I don't think it's a good representation of my avatar. You know.
How to get fat? Just eat those.
Bro, imagine if we can eat these and just get 6-pack abs. That'd be epic.
Bro, that'd be incredible, huh? But they making protein version now too.
Yeah, screw that protein version.
Yo, side effects are. No, I'm just kidding.
Major.
Protein version's probably like unhealthier.
Bro, literally it is, and it's like no sugar added, only 900 calories here and 5 grams of protein. It's a deal you can't say no to.
Yeah, 20 grams of protein, but 900 calories.
Macros all messed up.
Yeah.
All messed up, man.
That's so funny, man.
Yo, those things are wild. I heard about some ice cream too, which couldn't melt.
Bro,
like what?
Me and Anna did a test the other day.
That's frozen dairy dessert.
Bro, yo, we did a test while we were in New York. We opened up an ice cream like a, you know, the cone, not the ice cream cone, but
yeah, the
I forget what it's
freaking
called, where there's like chocolate on the top and it's like a scoop of ice cream. King cone, King cone or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, we opened it up. We sat it in the fridge. It literally didn't melt overnight.
Bro, there's no way.
In the morning, it was there.
Wait, you sat it?
It looked like it lightly melted, slightly.
Bro, where that belongs is straight in the trash. Damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, chat. Stick away.
Don't eat that, man.
Stay away from quote unquote ice cream that says frozen dairy desserts. You know, that's definitely not ice cream.
Yo.
If it doesn't say ice cream, it's not ice cream.
And even
I do believe though, some of them say ice cream and it's completely not ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably. And even the ice cream is bad, obviously.
Bro, it's insane.
Anything with a bunch of ingredients on it is not good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Get a Ninja Creamy. Yeah, you gotta get a Ninja Creamy. You know, if you guys missed the Ninja Creamy recipe, then but you know, even that is like, yeah, it's got a lot of protein, but you throw Kit Kats in it, you know.
Just like a little bit of ice cream here, protein ice cream, the 3 bars of Kit Kat on top.
I'd get away with a bag of Kit Kats, right? Since the ice cream's got 90 grams of protein.
Nah, but you gotta control it.
Nah, bro. It's like, oh, you eating ice cream and it's protein, low calorie? Yeah, it's nice. Just low calorie here. Just a little bit of Smarties and Kit Kat on top, and you're good.
He said Smarties. My guy put Smarties on his ice cream. I said, bro,
that was so good.
Magnus did two odd things in America. He put, what was it again? He put, what is it called? Smarties? No, it's not called. It's Smarties on ice cream.
Smarties.
And then he ate a cheeseburger with a fork and knife. And then also played baseball in boots and jeans.
No, pickleball.
You say it like I did all that in one day. Like I did
all in 24 hours.
Yeah,
got a suntan and then started cleaning the snow off his car in Denmark. All that happened in 24 hours. That was crazy.
Literally.
How?
And then started cleaning the snow, man.
Bro ate a cheeseburger with a fork and knife. Played baseball with Tims and boots and jeans. Put Smarties in his ice cream. Got a sunburn and had to wipe the foot of snow off of his car. All in 24 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah. All in 24, man. That was the wildest day.
That's pretty
like, got a crazy schedule.
Damn.
Oh, I like that you put the sunburn in there too. And,
Man got a suntan in the morning and then had to literally scoop ice off of his car at night. That's crazy.
Nah, bro. And then he drove.
That's wild.
Drove home from an hour away in a blizzard.
Literally, it was complete blizzard, man. Like,
how did you even drive home, bro? I'd be slipping on the roads, probably.
bro, we did. It took like 2.5 hours.
You had to drive hella
Crazy
slow.
talk. That's crazy talk.
Oh.
I don't know what's crazier, the cheeseburger fork and knife thing or the pickleball in Timberland boots and jeans. I'm just
Bro, I don't know. You tell me.
The Smarties and the ice cream. That's the craziest thing.
Bro, what?
If the
It tastes
Smarties and the ice
incredible.
cream isn't even the
I'm
craziest
just kidding.
thing, it's pretty crazy.
Bro, that thing tastes amazing.
I'm just kidding.
I never
bro.
had that. I never had those in ice cream.
It's gotta be the boots and the jeans, bro. Playing pickleball.
Oh man. Oh man.
Man goes back to Denmark to a blizzard. That was
Complete
crazy. I
blizzard,
remember your
bro.
story that day. In the morning, he was riding around in a Corvette with C. Melly, and then at night, he was literally driving in a blizzard.
Literally all in the same storyline there. That was insane.
What a day.
Crazy.
Oh man.
here
10
we
driving a Corvette and then back to blizzard. Oh.
Done.
All right, bro. Let's bring these trades on.
Yeah, 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the closures.
Stop trading, man. Stop
No
trading.
It looks like we
There's no
may
trade.
close bearish on the 1 hour, so this is gonna start flipping our bias a little bit now. 4 hour is gonna close up bullish. We would expect a lower wick, so you still, being that the 4 hour is bullish, you definitely now need, you did before, but you definitely need a closure right below the range here to know that otherwise that 1 hour candle, the move down, right, come down like this, and let's say it doesn't close below, but it just wicks down there, that can be the 4 hour lower wick, right? The new low that's in play. This right here is your now 4 hour wick fill. So unless we actually close below the range, it's going to be very tough to take a sell there because price can easily wick down, start coming back up, and now that 4 hour looks like this, right? Previous 4 hour, new 4 hour, and we're looking in trouble now, right? As price starts to move back up. So no sells for me, just from like the beginning of the stream until we get below that 46, below that 1 hour low, because we want to make sure we're not going to get trapped in the 4 hour candle trying to do something like this, right? And take our sells down here and get stopped out like that. So just keep all that in mind when it comes to the shorts and this new 4 hour candle and its bottom wick.
What could happen too is like we create, top wick, bottom wick, all that, stop the sellers out and all that. And then we create like a 15 support and get that range too for sells below 46 there. That'd be money
Yep.
on the 15. Yeah.
Not bad at all. Yeah, that would ideally be what we want to see.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be real good, man.
Clean.
All right, 1 minute. We got a closure here. Just give me a minute. I'll be right back. All right.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
You going gym, John?
Not today. Tomorrow though.
Oh, okay. A little resting?
Yeah, I'm gonna do calisthenics, but
Oh, fine, man.
I'm gonna do walk, 10K steps, calisthenics, bunch of push-ups, and some core workouts.
Fire, man.
But did you hit the gym?
Yeah, I did, man. I did. I had a push day here today. It was nice.
Nice, bro. Awesome, man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
sounds like a good day.
Absolutely fantastic, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah, right, Austin?
Yep.
That'd be a trade I wouldn't mind losing. Exactly. Just gotta wait on it. Be patient here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jose. That's usually what happens when you're being patient, and disciplined. You avoid a lot of losses in the markets, because the markets are very uncertain. They can go either they can go any way, really. You know, that's why you got to sit on your hands for a setup that you know has a high probability of working, and then trading.
Yes, sir.
I posted on my Instagram yesterday, like a missed trade will cost you nothing at all, zero. But a forced trade can cost you everything. You know, it can cost you your profits for the day, the week, your progress for the month. I mean, you know, so being disciplined and patient is the key to being a successful trader, and avoiding losses too.
What you tend to say too is like, we're not profitable of the trades we do take, we're profitable of the trades we don't take, right?
Yeah.
Avoiding those bad losses, which takes money out of our P&L all the month. You know, it's like, why did we even take that? We look back at the month and you're like, I don't even know why I took that, you know?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
So those are the trades you got to cut.
Exactly. Yep.
Yo, Keegan, that's wild, bro.
Wait, so the Smarties you're talking about, do they have chocolate in them?
Bro, of course. What else?
Okay, all right. So,
bro, you didn't think it was like fruity something, right?
No, there's a Smarties in America that's not chocolate.
Bro, I'm talking about the chocolate one.
Okay.
It's like M&M's.
It's like M&M's then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and Nick, that's what we were thinking before, a different type of Smarties.
Oh,
so
bro, hell no.
Now you make a lot of sense, so.
Bro, I would never put anything like fruity in there or something, like if it was like that.
Yeah. The other Smarties are good too, like hard candy.
Oh, listen to this. Exactly, Gareth, right? Yeah, right, John? Those are good, right?
Yeah, those are good. Hell yeah.
Those are money, man. Exactly.
The both type of Smarties are good, just the other one wasn't good with ice cream. But yeah, this one's good though. Yeah. Definitely. We have to let Nick know that.
Yeah. Still a funny story though, with the 24 hours there, but you know, now I have one less thing, you know.
Look up American Smarties, Magnus, and those are the ones we were thinking of.
American Smart. Why did they make it different?
I don't know, man. I don't know why America's always gotta be different.
Oh, like tablet candy brand? Is it that one?
It's fruit flavored tablet candies.
Oh goodness, bro! I'd never put that in ice cream. What the? What were you thinking?
Dude, that's what we thought you were talking about, bro.
You think I put that one in?
Nah, I would never put that in, but I thought you did, and Nick did too. That's why we're like, yo, let's give it him.
To be honest, I didn't even want that ice cream then.
Yeah, I would be like, how do you even like hard? Like, how do you even chew that?
Bro, nah, I don't want that. That's for sure.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah,
the candy would be too hard.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick.
What up?
Bro.
I get y'all now, Nick. Like, do you think I was getting Smarties, like the tablet hard?
Yes, that's
thing?
Yeah.
I think that's what some people thought. Yeah.
No, like I'm like the M&M's thing. Like it's Smarties chocolate thing.
Oh, like M&M's.
Yeah, like those.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're not tripping.
Oh man, how could you think I put that in?
Oh, we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You're from like, I mean, how could I think it? I mean, you played pickleball in Timberland boots and jeans. Anything is possible.
Then ate a cheeseburger with a
you ate a cheeseburger with a fork and knife. What do you mean? How did I think that? What would make you? I kind of such a bizarre thing, Nick.
Yeah, bro, that's hilarious.
Oh man. Oh.
No, the only Smarties I know is them candies. I said, do we say something to this guy, or do we just let that go down here in Five Guys right now? I don't know what we should do.
Yo.
Nick definitely said something to me.
I did. I said something right away. I said, dude, what's going on there?
I know.
Explain. Yeah, what did you even say? I remember you said something like, what's happening here? You called me like gentleman or like, I don't even know, something. Prince of Denmark.
Nick looked at Magnus like he was crazy, and Magnus looked at Nick like he was crazy. I'm like, whoa.
I said, get this Prince of Denmark some Voss water and a golden fork and knife. What's going on here? But then he had that twisty, and that twisty, he was never the same after that. Green nose.
That twisty was insane.
I think everyone that comes to visit and we bring them to Twisty, it's like the highlight of the trip.
Literally.
How many setups do we have in our playbook? Does it have more setups? Good. Yeah, I have 5. So 5 total. 4 of them are pretty much like setups that you need a confirmation candle in front of them. And then one of them is like an impulse entry. So I think I first started off with 3 of them, which was pretty simple. It's like a breakout, a buy or sell off support resistance, and something that we call a celery play. So I started off with 3 positions. I think, that's fine, more than enough. But over time, I, kind of developed 1 or 2 other ones. But yeah, I think 2 to 3 setups in your playbook is perfect. Do we wear sunscreen? No, we don't wear sunscreen.
Definitely not.
We stay away from sunscreen. Is that what they call it? I just read the stuff that it's made with. I'm like, that's not. that doesn't sound like that's gonna protect me from the sun.
Right. Just do your own research.
Yeah, just like 80 ingredients. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think the best sun is the morning and the night. If you can kind of not be so exposed middle of the day, that's obviously when the sun's like the strongest. But you don't want to be afraid of the sun.
And bro, I mean, too much of anything is terrible for you. I mean, you eat too much food, you'll get fat.
Yep.
You get too much sun, you'll get burnt. Simple.
You be hot. Green needs some.
I like to get a little burnt though. I like to get a little burnt because over time it makes it look way better.
Ain't that?
Yeah, you got a little bit.
I get to the point where I'm just burnt, and then I stop. What's up, Green? Green twisty treat, man. Sheesh. I like it.
Green needs that twisty.
I need some twisty.
He needs that quart. Man got the quart.
That's crazy.
You got small, medium, large, and then you got quart. My boy went all in on that. Savage.
Bro, that's John. You'd get that one for sure too.
I would like to.
I gotta get the quart.
But discipline though. Gotta get the small.
I don't think I can. Yo, that quart looked massive. Maybe for like the weekend, but for a sitting is crazy.
that probably has like 2K calories in it. 3K.
Bro, the crazy thing, man, like in Denmark too, though, it's like you're large, you can't even get that. Like, I mean, your smallest thing you can get is like our like size. So you only got one size.
An American small is a Denmark large.
Yeah, that's like the largest you can get.
And you can't even buy 2. It's against the law. It's like, no, you can't buy 2 of this. You're trying to kill yourself. In America, they're like, how many larges? All of them with extra Kit Kat?
Anything else? Anything else?
Are you just one person here? Yeah, how many larges?
Would you like to upgrade it to the quart for only 20 cents? Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Crazy.
Why don't you just get 2 quart while you're at it?
Save some for later or tomorrow. Crumble cookie is danger. You guys remember that song? Danger. Yeah, that's what I think of when I hear crumble cookie. Just danger. Bro, I remember I actually haven't ate crumble cookie in about.
Too funny.
Ever since I moved into this place, so about 1.5 years it's been. Bro, crumble cookie make you feel drunk or something. I don't know. There's something weird going on in like that chest cavity when you eat crumble. I don't know, man. From like here to here, there's just something weird going on. So I was like, I can't touch those things. My brother Joe would order a 4-pack, straight slaying that thing. I'm like, damn, this guy's crazy.
He is crazy.
That's another level of savage right there.
It's like if you're gonna go eat a cookie, like definitely don't go to crumble.
Where's C Melly? You know what the C stands for? Hey, if you're gonna eat a cookie, just bake yourself some Tall House, man.
Yeah, facts. Exactly, do that.
Oh man, no, that's too funny.
Yo, yeah, people get that 4-pack all day.
Crumble, man, like
danger alerts.
Come on, just look at the people who walk in there, and hopefully that makes you want to walk out.
I think that I saw like one video one time. I don't know if it's true
Sounds
though,
like
but like
it.
they had like 1,200 calories in like one cookie or something.
I know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, like
Insane.
1,200.
And
That's like
people
those are my
eating-
calories for the day.
Like,
Like never mind a
Literally.
cookie.
or you honestly, you might feel so bad. Like I haven't tried it though, but yeah.
And you're paying like what, $6 for a cookie for one cookie?
My goodness.
My guy couldn't make his rent last month, had to borrow some money, but he still bought a $6 cookie the following month. Can you believe that? That's just the audacity. I remember one time I was in Crumble when I first heard of it. I couldn't even afford a cookie. They said it was $5. I said, hell no. You crazy for one cookie? That's wild. That's wild. Danger, bro. I opened the sales if the candles close below support, considering it's overextended. Probably not, with the 4 hour being like this. Yeah, so basically the best sells would have been if this candle could have closed bullish, and then the next one bearish below. So we don't really want to get in here because we really would rather, believe it or not, wait for the fake out. We're much more bullish now than we were before as well, because now that you got a brand new 4 hour candle, this could be the lower wick, right? If we can get that next candle to close back above the range, I'm going to take this buy here for that 4 hour candle to continue moving up. So that's, you know, that's my thoughts now. The only way I take a sell is just like we said earlier, if you have a bullish candle first, like let's say that this candle does not close below, right? We get a bullish candle first and then we get that bearish candle. And then if we can break those highs, that would be awesome, because now we would have multiple things in our favor. So we would be breaking the 4 hour low once again. We would be having a brand new resistance, a brand new breakout. We'd have the highs broken for liquidity, and then this candle closing below with that clean range to the left. So there would just be so much on our side if we wait for that closure right there and then we step in. You know, other than that, might look for something that looks similar to this right here, where we get like a rejection from the downside, inverted celery or something, and then take the buys back up.
I was thinking exactly the same. Sellers getting in here for bullish, looking good.
Yeah. And look now,
Yes,
like the
sir.
range is semi-clean for us. Notice how we've been getting a lot of clean moves now throughout the range. So they're semi-clean. So if we get a nice fake out here, then you know, that's an opportunity right in front of us.
Still like 100 pips at least, and then like 200 for the wick fill there.
Yeah, and through chart time, by the way, you'll start to notice things too. Like notice the candle I drew up, the way I drew it, right? That type of candle. Notice how I didn't draw up like this type of candle here, where it's like you get this like that, right? Because likely this I've seen too many times end up being this, like breaking the highs, right, and doing what I drew out for you earlier. So you really want to see like an inverted celery here.
Yes, you do, bro.
Baking your own cookies the best way. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Man, I baked some cookies one day.
Bro.
I thought I was Betty Crocker. That was the
I'm
best
not gonna
cookies
lie,
I ever
though.
had.
Eating the cookie dough before you bake it's actually better though than baking
Fire.
Right, honestly, I agree. Like,
If you don't
Yeah,
eat
it's
just
so
a little
good.
bit of cookie dough, like, who are you?
it. Like, give me that cookie dough raw, bro.
literally, it's better than the cookie sometimes, really.
It is. Give me it raw and cold.
Bro, I remember when I was a kid, this kid I used to go to his house, his dad was such a G. He would give us bowls of cookie dough straight from like
Oh
that
my
Toll House tub. Bro, we were eating that thing like cereal.
Yo,
Dude, I would too.
Bro, I remember I remember one time I got a job at Panera Bread. You guys,
I
bro,
was gonna
I've worked
say
at Panera Bread before. And the job was so boring that I tend to find myself in the back room refrigerator just eating their cookie dough. Chill, don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was like 14 when this happened. I was like 14.
14-year-olds, he just got a job at Panera just for that.
I was in the back kitchen. I was in the back refrigerator just munching on their cookie dough. Their cookies were so good. Who's ever had a Panera Bread cookie? Fire.
Never had it, but it looks good.
Fire. So imagine the cookie dough.
Bro, your manager is probably like, yo, where's Nick at?
They
Like,
were. The big question is
Beats
like,
on
where's Nick? All right, I want to see this thing break the lows here and then maybe come back up. If we can start melting without a top wick, that's going to be a good sign.
Money sign here. Yes, sir. I really like this fake out here.
Damn, I love the fake out too.
Bro
Yo.
was in the back of Panera eating cookie dough.
Oh, come on.
I know, man.
For $180 a week. I think the pay was about 180, 200 bucks a week.
Sad, bro.
Classic.
That's honest said, yeah.
Classic. Now we're withdrawing 60K profits in a month. That's insane.
All right, well, that's
Sheesh,
not
that's
sad.
freaking insane.
At least we, you know, we made the story a little bit better.
Yeah.
From
Times.
180 a week to 35 grand last week. Insane.
Bro, I remember they were like, they wanted me to work on the assembly line to like handle the food, and they quickly realized we got to get this guy out of the assembly line. They're like, yo, why don't you just go like sweep the floor, or like, you know, when someone gets up from a table, just like clean the table. I was like, all right. Oh man, I was honestly a horrible worker. I'm a much better entrepreneur than I am employee, and you can see it from day one. You can see
Go,
it.
go. Give us this closure above. Do some pip and dip.
He said that was me at McDonald's stealing the nuggets. You're savage. Oh, snap. I didn't know you worked at McDonald's, man. But now that you say that, it kind of rings a bell. Now that you say it.
Yo, Richard, you may have served me a decade ago, bro, when I was getting those 2 Oreo McFlurries.
The question is, were you there when they had the dark meat and the white meat chicken, or just the white meat?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Nah, bro. It was McDonald's was epic in the '90s. They had some dark meat. Who knows what that came from? But it was much better than the. I think today the chicken nuggets. They don't even call them chicken nuggets, do they? It's just like nuggets now. They're like
Nuggets.
there's
Chicken
like
nuggets.
air in them, if I'm not mistaken, right? Isn't it just like a big bubble of air, like some weird little white thing inside that supposedly people are calling chicken? That's crazy.
Yo.
You're right.
Bro, at this point, it's ridiculous. I mean, they're probably not even allowed to call them chicken.
Guys, please don't feed your kid McDonald's, please.
Like, come on.
Just go home and cook something stupid for the kid. Anything but McDonald's, man.
Someone's about to take that as disrespect.
They put a McDonald's right near my house, man. I seen this lady walking out with her daughter. I was like, ah, man.
Like, come on, just anything but that.
Like ground beef.
Bro,
ground turkey.
my parents got me like 20-piece chicken nuggets when I was a kid.
Same, bro, same. 20-piece chicken nugget, large fry, sweet and sour sauce.
Extra sweet and sour sauce.
Extra sweet and sour.
At least, like, McDonald's is, like, different in Europe. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Let me rephrase that. All my American friends.
Yeah.
No more McDonald's.
Still not good, though, but I mean, yeah, it's probably better.
I heard in Russia you can get beer at McDonald's. Is that true?
What?
They serve beer.
Might as
Supposedly.
well just go to a liquor store at that point.
Do they? I don't even think Russia has liquor stores. I think every store has liquor. All right? Is that how it goes in Russia?
Oh, really?
They're like, you mean there's a design store for liquor? We just get that in any store. Spicy vodka nuggets.
Oh, man.
Hey, yo,
That's classic. Chicken nuggets from the shirt of his pocket.
From Russia, you probably get alcohol with a Happy Meal. That was funny.
It's like, would you like extra vodka with that? Oh yeah, sure. Why not?
You guys too funny.
Every store has liquor and a 10-minute sparring session with a beer. Classic. Who are you sparring? A bear? Sparring bears over there?
Oh man.
What's the reason for no shorts if it breaks the 15-minute low? Is it that you are waiting for the 30-minute closure? No, it's that I don't want to get faked out here with the 4-hour being bullish. So right now, what can happen is this move right here could be designed to put the 4-hour bottom wick in place. You see that? And then if we take a sell down here, this is likely where the fake out will happen. So I don't want to get faked out taking the sell for price to just push up and break that 4-hour high and start pushing up towards this wick fill at like 43.70. So because the 4-hour candle closed strong bullish, I need to wait for like a range, a break and retest, something that can assure me a little bit better that price is going to remain below and continue going down. So sometimes what that'll look like is maybe like a bullish candle that stays below and then a bearish candle, you know, that kind of closes below it. Now I know, okay, we're staying below. We're likely to start moving down on the 4-hour and fill this wick, and my entry would be that previous 4-hour low and all that, right? So I'd rather get in here to potentially avoid the fake out that could take place right here. So does that make sense there? We don't want to try and sell on that 4-hour wick when that 4-hour may be trying to move up here. So pretty much if we sell right now, what it looks like, or if that 4-hour does move bullish, what that move will look like, it'll look like we sold the market right here and the 4-hour really wanted to go up. You see what I mean? So yeah, so that's pretty much my main reason for staying out, is just the correlation itself of what's taking place on the higher time frame. Good question though, good question.
Very good question. 8 minutes here. See.
You know, a lot of people just keep getting faked out and 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 actually never ask that question. Crazy, right?
Really, man. Wild.
Yes, exactly. Waiting for more confirmation and making sure that it's not going to be a fake out. Yep. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind the celery play here either. If we stay below, we have an opportunity to either enter on the break of that low where that blue line is, enter here, boom, right, and come down, or we can wait for a closure that actually closes bearish, right? But again, if you wait for this closure, you risk missing that move, which again isn't that big of a deal. But then now look at the confirmations that we have. Something like that. Now we've got real good confirmation about price really staying below that range. Our entry would be the 4-hour re-break in its own low, and that would be so much more of a confirmation and have probability so much more on our side there.
Yeah, we need that range too for sure if we're gonna take sells here.
Yeah. But we got 6 minutes left, so we'll see what happens here on this candle. Stacking some probability. Yep. Yeah, because look, us stacking probability up here, realizing that it wasn't in our favor. Look at that. It saved us that loss there, right? So how many times does this happen in a week or a month or a year, right? Where you kind of stay out of that, where probability isn't on your side. These save you from losses, right? And those losses could lead to you just being a break-even trader at the end of the year, or a trader that's not even in profits at the end of the year. So, you know, these little inches add up like you wouldn't believe, and you got to be on top of it every day. You know, you never want to get too big for your own oats, so to speak, and you know, you want to stay in system regardless of how you feel or what's going on. So yeah, sometimes staying out of a trade is actually saving you from somewhat of an unnecessary loss. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here though. Let's see. Is that the break of a low? No, not yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we break the low here on the very next 5-minute candle, and then that starts to push us back up. Something like this. And then if we can close like that, I'm going to take some buys here.
I would love that. Same.
So let's see if we can
stay
hit
low
that
here
low.
too.
Yeah, exactly. Stay low. Like what he means by that is we want to stay low in the range, like here. So this is the range we're talking about, from here to here. So we want to stay low in that range on the closure. We don't want to close, you know, up here like that. All right, that's the low. So let's see what happens here. Doom, doom. Hey, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back again.
Yes, sir. Hey Jerry, yeah man, like that 30 or 6:30 a.m. there, I saw that too. It was a bit of a tough area too, because like 4 hour doji, it just opened up. We weren't really, bearish, bullish. What are we? Kind of the 1 hour tapped into resistance already. I saw the 15 pattern with like the celery, but then again, it was okay for the wick fill there. I wouldn't say it's a really good like move there. I saw it too, didn't really take it there. So I was like, all right, if you took it, I totally get it too. It's something to explain, but it's not the best of the best move. I would not say. If we were to rank it like A, B, or C, I would probably put it in the C. Like the buys way more than sells. Exactly same here. Yes, sir. Because the 4 hour time frame, right? Because the 4 hour is very bullish here. So yeah, I mean, man, it just makes sense. The buys here will be money.
Three minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling we're gonna get it, man.
Yeah, maybe we'll see.
Closure above.
John, this looks incredible.
Atomic. Yep.
Like this is so worth waiting for hours, right?
Yes, it is, man.
Who's calling? Hey yo, Lexington's calling. Hello? Hey. Hey, how are you?
That reminds me. Gotta book my
Yeah,
tea time.
Oh, gotta get that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if we don't get on this candle, we can get on the next one too.
Yes, sir. Just thinking the same. But I get it here.
We're locked in,
Let's
boys.
see. 10:30.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I'm playing alone. John, they were wondering where you guys were today.
Damn,
Said they ditched me.
Tell them.
They're playing on their own in New York.
Yeah, man. Look forward to getting back.
It was Rachel. She actually called me. She was like, "Hey, you called?" they like know us at the golf course
Really?
now.
Funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do you take trades, say, first 4 to 5 hours of the week's first Asian session? Not too often. Nah. Usually I'm like, I don't even look at the charts till Monday morning, but, sometimes, like if I'm home on a Sunday doing nothing, I'll take a look and every now and then take a trade. But if we go back to my data, I mean, I've probably taken maybe, I don't know, maybe like eight or 9 trades on Sundays. So for the whole year so far. So yeah, I don't really do it too much. I try and really finish out my weekend and just enjoy time like off the charts and off the desk and off the internet and all that. And then come Monday morning, I feel good. I'm fresh back at it. So I kind of like treating my work week like that. But sometimes there's opportunity. I take trades when there's opportunity in the market or I'm in the market, so sometimes it's just not there. Lexington. All right, so
Hey,
yeah.
close below here. Gotta wait on it.
So if we can get a bearish closure now, we're staying below the range, which is good. If we can get a bearish closure, then I like it. Bullish closure, I'll probably take buys here.
Yeah, I like it back above still.
Yeah.
That'd be real good.
And this probably my last shot here because I gotta do something. I got to do something today. Why don't I use 38 as the support? 38. Wait. 38, 43. Oh, down here. This one here. Yeah, I mean you can, but then it's like, why not use 43? Or why not use, 38 here, or whatever this is, 40 or 38, right? There's just so many. So what I chose to do, and what I typically choose to do on a day-to-day, is use the fresh one in front of me, if there is a fresh one. So you can't see it on the 30-minute, but you can see it on the 15-minute here. So I'm kind of using that in a way, I'm blocking all this out. Like almost none of it matters to me right now except what you see on the chart. So for instance, like I like the sells below coming into this clean range here. And then I like these buys, right? Back up now to fill this clean range. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to things that are going on over here at the moment when I've got all that fresh, clean price action to look towards. Now, will price respect it, and could I be wrong here and take a loss? Yes, but typically the way I will do it is look at the fresh price action that's been created and go based off of that. Now, look, if this isn't here, if these are just wicks like it is on the 30, then that's when I'll go back, right? So like you see how there's support, right? But on the 30, it's just wicks. So if that also looks like that on the 15, that's when I'll look left and I'll go, okay, you know what? Maybe we can use 30 or 48 or 38 or whatever it is. So does that make sense? It's nice and clean here. It's fresh. Same thing here. It's all fresh. I don't want to let myself micromanage or overanalyze by things that have happened over here. Yeah, I'll use these things at times to go break even in that area or close partials in that area, but I won't let it actually keep me out of the trade or use it when I have this the fresh one right here. Good question though, good question. And look, I could be wrong, right? You don't know if you're using the right range or the wrong range, right? You just use the one that fits best for you and your experience, and then you kind of, take it from there.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about in the webinars too this weekend. Just stay consistent, right? Like, yeah, all these concepts work, and the markets are going to be unique and uncertain every day. Just stay consistent with something that can work, and that's how you really get good results.
Yep.
Not by being perfect, but by being consistent.
Yeah. Stop loss for this trade. So this trade would probably look, probably something like this. Stops above the highs here. And then TP, full TP somewhere down here. And then definitely partials probably around, somewhere around that range. Yeah, full TP down here. Yeah, so the way this would look though is you got to get a 15-minute closure, right? A bearish candle here. So that way, okay, now we've got, the closure below, which was this guy right here. We got candle closing below. We got second candle closing remaining below, right? After attempting to kind of come up here, gives you a wick, remains below, broke the previous low too. And then you get this candle that closes bearish. Also wicks up, stays below the range, closes bearish. This is our new 4-hour low, right? So if we break that low again, very high chance now after this will be the third break of that 4-hour low. Chances are we can move through this range pretty quickly and at least get into, this level right there. So that'll be my target. Let's look at NQ though. We haven't really glanced over there in a bit. Yeah, I think 1-hour closures on NQ set it up. You still got a lot of time with the NASDAQ here today. Probably just starting to get started. So 1-hour closure here, and look at all that clean range to the left. Fake out. This will possibly be a fake out on the 1-hour, sitting right here, and then you get a closure above, right? That leaves a wick. Yeah, this looks great. Boom. All right. Let's see. Are we going to get a fake out? What are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
Even with the 4-hour being bullish? Yeah, because that now gives us the green light, So that's kind of like our little mini break and retest there. So that's what gives us that green light to go against the 4-hour chart.
Yes, sir. Love that.
You know, that 4-hour candle moved a lot too. And at the same time, that daily's kind of, you know, still bearish, right? So
yeah. I was thinking about that. We could easily move down on that 4-hour. That could be the pullback too.
yeah, absolutely it could be. I agree. $30 celery wouldn't be too bad either.
Nope.
How to read trends? I mean, just higher highs, higher lows. I don't really read trends too much. I kind of read candle trends. So I look at trends in like candlesticks. So if you got candles moving down, typically you're going to get like, you know, a trend. So you're going to get like higher highs and higher lows. So you got like a high here and then a low. And then a new high, and then a new low, and then a new high, and then a new low. So that's kind of the way I like to look at it. See, boom, 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 right? Market trending. Same thing as doing this. Candlestick trend. Candlestick. Zoltan.
The Nick you're playing today?
Yeah, I'm gonna play today, yep. Yes,
Howdy.
sir. Shouldn't be much going on out there.
Should be empty.
To be honest, I didn't even want to play Lake Jovita alone last week, so I'm glad it didn't even work out.
Yeah, true, man. We're still kind of unfamiliar a bit.
Yeah. Although it would have been way less of an expense than the car was, but you know, it's fine.
Yeah, right. Hey, listen, man. Our first game back in Florida, at least me, we gotta play at Lake Jovita.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do it.
7 minutes. Will gold wait for us? It's coming down to the wire.
Let's say we even do move down here, we would still consider buys down there at like 27 and 30, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, only if we tap the target. Yeah. 26. Yeah, somewhere.
The 4 hours is still bullish.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And then the 4-hour low is way down here. So
Who knows when that bottom it goes to?
You never know.
stay right here, Goldie. Stay right here. Mm-mm. 930 set up. Who missed it? No, I needed cells below the range. Yeah, I wasn't looking for these cells. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, 10 a.m. or 9:30, but neither of them were what I was looking for. Why do you consider breaking the higher time frame highs help? I mean, it's just breaking higher time frame levels, right? So higher time frame, the stronger the data. So if you're doing something on the higher time frame, it's likely to echo down to the lower time frame, and vice versa, to be honest, right? So sometimes if you get a break on the 4-hour low, it doesn't necessarily mean that's going to happen until the 15-minute gives you the closure. Like, look how many breaks of the lows we've already had here. If we go to like a 5-minute time frame, break of the low there, break of the low here, there, right, and another one here. So we've broke the low so many times, but how come the 4-hour hasn't gone down, right? It's because the lower time frame is not ready just yet. So once this lower time frame is ready and the 4-hour connect, boom, that's when you're going to see the big explosion here. But for me, I would definitely need a closure in order to go against that 4-hour chart. Otherwise, I'm waiting for a buy back above because there's likely to be a fake out happen here.
Candle turning back up.
It closed below the bullish candle. Yeah, I see that. I just never had that in my plan, to take a sell there or anything. Like, closing below a bullish candle doesn't, that's not one of my setups. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there's just no trade. I'm not saying that there's no trade there. There's no good trade there. There's just no trade for me. Have I watched any Indian movie? I don't know. Actually, I can't recall. We tapped the 1 hour resistance. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, all that is fine. I just never drew that trade up, and I never planned on taking that trade, you know? So that's the only reason why I didn't take it. Not that it wasn't a good trade or it wasn't something that could work out. It's just I never drew that up in my plan today. I'm looking for sells below 36 and buys above 61 earlier, so that's why I didn't take it. Exactly. We agree to disagree. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because look, I mean, someone took it, right? Someone's strategy is if the bearish candle closes bigger than the bullish candle and it, you know, taps the, right? That's someone else's strategy, and that's a perfectly good trade on their end. It just doesn't fit my plan on the day.
Not our name on it. Nope.
All right, let's see what happens. We've got threats to the upside, to the downside. We broke the lows, we popped up, we broke the high, we popped down. So glad we're not involved in a trade right now.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yep.
You never know.
How do you come up with a daily bias? I mean, you just do a top-down analysis, you know. So I have on my YouTube channel, I probably have 500 to 600 examples of a top-down analysis. Just go check them out. Just go to the first 15 minutes of every live stream. You'll see me do a breakdown on every one of them. Have we ever not did a breakdown coming on here?
That's our job.
Have we ever not done a
so.
full, in-depth, detailed breakdown? I think we've done that every stream, and there's probably been about 600 live streams. So there's about 600 examples of how to do a fresh top-down analysis. The question is, have you gone back and watched? I really want to get better at my top-down analysis, Nick, and developing my bias. How many of the 600 breakdowns did you watch that I did for free over the last 3 years? Right? So do you really want it, right? Like all the information is out there.
Oh.
That's that engulfing candle strategy. Yeah, man. Hey, whatever works. Whatever works. So yeah, if you want to get better at developing a daily bias and a session bias, obviously we have like special videos geared towards that in the course inside the clubhouse. But, you know, just go through some of my you know, sessions and watch me do the breakdowns. All markets waiting on the orange man to tweet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, by the way, I talked to Rafi a couple times. They had the baby yesterday, I think it was the day before. Ooh. So yeah, Rafi. If any of you guys have been thinking about Rafi and his wife, they've officially have delivered, and the baby is happy and healthy. It was the 6th day of June, and they welcomed a beautiful baby boy into the world. So yeah, they had the baby, and Rafi was on his like 2-week solitude fast, which you gotta respect, and now they had the baby, so you should see Rafi back here pretty soon. But I let him know that we've been all thinking about him, and he's just super grateful, you know, for us. And yeah, he'll be back soon. He'll be back.
Hey, let's go, Rafi. Congrats, brother. And amen.
Amen, man. Big
How to
W.
get this closure.
New one in the family.
Oh, you had a daughter born on June 6th. Okay.
Johnny, this looking good.
Yeah, man.
Okay, here we go. Here's our closure. So yeah, let's see if we can leave a wick here, and if we can, then I like the buys.
It's looking money here. Yes, sir.
Did we close? Yeah, we did. Okay, see if we can get a lower wick here, and then yeah, official closure back above, and we'll see if we can get involved here.
I would love this buy here.
Yeah, he sent me a picture. I'm sure he'll like, you know, tell you guys all about it and stuff, but yeah, he is good to go. Yeah, he sent a message in Discord this morning. Yup. I seen that.
Come on, Goldie.
New life, baby. New life. Hey, glad we didn't enter that sell on the break of the low, eh?
Yes, sir.
Just because, you know, it got a little late in the session and I was tired of waiting and, you know, I just didn't want to wait. I wanted to take a trade. I wanted to get in. Right? I gets you in trouble a lot.
I get you in trouble a lot. I like that.
Right? Think about a lot of sellers activated here just because they couldn't handle the wait. Right? They just couldn't handle hanging on and waiting, and it's already been 2.5 hours and blah, 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 blah. You know, all the excuses that come out. Yes, sir.
But in the low wick here.
I know.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I'm born on 5-5. Rafi, little man on 6-6, and then Maverick on 7-7. Do we have an 8-8? Anybody 8-8? Anybody 4-4? I'm 10-10. Hey yo.
Damn, Goldie.
Oh, we got a 9-9.
It's kind of whack, bro.
How you doing, bro? Multiple sessions. My laptop's sitting right here. It's nothing on. It's at 13-13. 11-11. Hey, yo. Text her at 11-11 just so she thinks it's a sign. Yo. How many of y'all be doing that? You guys are crazy. I know what you guys be up to. Yo, let me text her at 888. It's her starfish sign. She'll really think I'm the one.
Bro, what?
Game is game, yo.
I mean, game is game.
Riz is Riz, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta hit her at the 444 and be like, you know what that means, honey?
Game is game.
Me and you were meant for each other. Oh, we got 1-1 in the house. Let's get it.
I got exactly 24 minutes until I text my girl.
Snap. Everyone, hey, gentlemen. Hey. Text your girl today at 11:11. Say, honey, I was just thinking about you. You know, you mean the world to me. I just can't stop thinking about you today, you know? And let her know. Can't wait to see you later. 11:11. Don't forget, boys. Thank me tomorrow.
You got 24 minutes, chat.
Too easy.
Got you.
You got to know your girl, man. If she likes the 444, hit her at 444. If she likes that 222, you know, it's an afternoon text. Get with the program, boys.
I'm waiting on 30 minutes now.
Yeah, you got to wait.
Sorry, brother. Either 30 support or back down below for range 2.
Back low closure below.
Simple.
Hey, we may have not taken the buy, but we're avoiding going back in a drawdown here, so.
We know
Literally,
liquidity's here.
And patience pays.
And we know now liquidity's here.
Yep.
So if we
sir.
do get
So
a
now the
closure
next
back
move?
below, oh man.
Oh, yeah, I would love that.
Or if we close above, you already know
So
probably
money.
direction's
I'm
going to be
waiting.
set here.
Yes, sir. 30 onion.
But the thing
So
is,
no matter what, we'll take a trade.
I got to go pretty soon, but we should be good. We should be good.
Yeah.
Imagine she doesn't notice the time. That's likely to happen. That's likely to happen, yeah. Some of y'all think you got game. You're like, honey, did you see what time I texted you earlier? She's like, oh, no, actually, I didn't actually. I was working because you can't afford to keep me home so I can stay at home and do this. Whoa. Sorry, I was distracted by work. My boss, you know that other guy? Yeah, that I report to? Yeah, sorry. He was actually just bossing me around during that time. So, what?
Hilarious.
Come on, boys. Got to put a fire under that hiney for you.
Come on.
Just never mind.
That's hilarious, man.
Just keep looking for good trades. What if she's 7'7"? Like 7 feet tall?
Damn, bro.
Text schedules. You got your texts all scheduled going out. It's like, yo, I was going to text you yesterday, but I actually missed 11:11. The text was going to go out at 11:12, so I just figured I'd wait 24 hours to hit you up.
No.
Let's get it done, boys. Let's get it done. No disrespect to anyone here. All right, my name is Nick Stewart, and I am your friend. But just look at the way your wife got dressed and what she wore today to go to another man, and watch what happens when she comes home and what she takes off to put on what for you. I know. It's tough. It was tough for me too. It was tough for me to handle. But you know what? It lit a fire under me, and I went out and got the job done. It's all good. It's all good. My RR is 1111. Captain, chill out, man. Chill out. Captain's always hitting us with the, oh, that's why you should just be single. Oh, you're funny, bro.
Duh.
It's happening today. I know it is. I just want you to notice it. I want you to become aware of it, because once you're truly aware of it, now you can do something about it. But when you think that's normal for your wife to throw on a beautiful mini skirt and nice little nylons on and a nice shirt for, you know, someone else, and then come back home and throw sweatpants on to relax with you, I mean, you know, that's on you to notice. I wasn't too happy with that. And neither was my wife, by the way.
Someone's getting pissed off.
It's good.
They're being hard.
That's good. We
Yeah,
need
literally
that.
it is. You gotta be a little pissed.
Truth, right? That hurts.
I'm about to just skate out of here now. Like, have a great day, everyone.
All right, see ya. Anger's good, man. Anger's
I'll
good.
just
Makes
leave
people
y'all with
think
that thought. No trade, nothing. See ya.
And then you post a trade on story like 30 minutes after. Oh, make
30
it 20
minutes
grand.
after, I'm
That's
up
it
11
for
grand.
the week here. So.
Hey, I'll be honest. Those things, they motivated me. They inspired me. They put a fire under me, and I needed that awareness to go turn it up a notch. So hopefully it helps you turn it up a notch too. My boss is asking me to stay late. Oh, hell nah. Sorry, honey. I won't be home for dinner tonight. What about that book? Which one? Which book? Let's change the topic. Goldie, man. 30-minute closure coming up. Bless you, John.
Thanks, bro.
All right, how about that 30-minute closure, eh? Let's see if we could stay low. If we could stay low, then there's some opportunity here. We don't want to push too high up in this range, though.
Yep.
Yo, chill, Rich. That would be a no-go. That'd be a no-go. Gold's actually a little crazy. Yeah, it is. 15 minutes just kind of chopping here all day.
Definitely need a current candle entry on the 30-minute.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, current for sure. 100%.
If we can pull back a little, close around like this blue line here. Leave that wick.
that'd be
That'd be
money.
great.
Yeah.
555
Yeah.
on the clock. So we'll see.
Make an upper wick and then push down.
Yep.
Too. Like,
That's crazy. We got so familiar with the golf course, they're calling us back. Like, hey, Nick, I seen you called. What's going on? Just looking for a tee time. Crazy.
that's good.
I am reading my very first book, The Forex Mindset. What should I read after that? Just enjoy that one for now. That's awesome. Congratulations on reading your very first book. Not many adults read books, believe it or not, you know, but also not many adults are rich and successful. So, you know, reading has definitely been a big one for me in order to kind of get me to where I am today. So, yeah, keep on that habit. I would say next one after Forex Mindset would be, I don't know, do you want a trading book? You want a life book? What you think? What you thinking? There's so many to recommend. It's a great book. It really is. One thing I hope my example does is reflect what it says in the Forex Mindset. You know, one thing I really strive to is that when you guys read that book, you can read that book saying, oh, Nick does that, and Nick does this, and John says that, and Magnus does that, and Nick does this, and Nick does that, right? And there are things that you hear all the time being taught here. Anyone ever read that book and start to think, wow, man, they do this, and they talk about that, and they see it like that, and they think of it like that, and it just adds just a little bit, like for me, when I seen Raja and I read that book, I said, wow, that's amazing. Like, Raja definitely talks about doing that. Raja definitely does this, and he does that, and it just reassured me that I was learning from a good place, you know, somebody that was actually a professional, or at least had the thought process of a professional, and it just made me very comfortable with my mentor, you know, with the guy that I was learning how to trade from. The best loser wins was actually pretty good too.
Goalie, that'd be perfect. A little bit lower.
Yes, sir. Right there.
Stay right there. Yeah, a little bit lower.
Right there.
Like a little bit lower.
A little bit.
No, those are great book recommendations, though.
Really is, man.
Read any one of those, you'll get smarter and more knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Hey, Yush in the house. What's up, brother? How are you? Yeah, best loser wins. The only other book, I've only really read 3 or 4 trading books in my life. The Forex Mindset had to be the biggest one, right? That has impacted me. Trading in the Zone was the first one I read. I actually read that book in the hospital when Alea was being, you know, delivered or whatever. And then The Best Loser Wins, and I'm pretty sure I read one more, but not, you know, just kind of skimmed through it. But yeah, I haven't really read too many trading books. You know, I think the best trading book is right here. See it? I'm moving it around a little bit. This is the best trading book right here. The market that you get to show up to and read every day, that has ultimately helped me more than anything. So it's a lot of chart time that goes towards, like, that just overpowers reading books and stuff. Bring Raj on stream someday. We'll get him on stream. I was just talking to him the other day. It was his birthday. But yeah, he was on about a couple months ago, but we could probably get him back on. I'm sure we can get him back on.
Back on.
How many accounts did I breach in my beginning stage of trading? A lot, dude. A lot. Too many to remember. Too many to count. Oh, definitely. Most definitely. Probably just, I would say my Forex funds alone, I probably blew like 30 to 40 accounts. Just my Forex funds alone within a year, you know, back in like 2020, 2021. And that was just that company. There was also FTMO. There was also the Funded Trader. You know, there was a few. But yeah, it was a lot. You know, I was very stubborn and hard-headed a bit. You know, when I first came into trading, I had a chip on my shoulder. I thought that I should be successful right away because I had already done so much, and it took me a bit. I blew a lot of accounts too. Wow, so this isn't gonna work here for us. Not at all. Not with this here.
Nope, nothing.
Honestly, the price action hasn't been good at all.
Yeah,
not that good.
Nope.
You had that little 15
Pure range.
minute, but remember we moved up first and then came down, so there was nothing there for us. And sellers are in; they're in trouble. So maybe that was just a opportunity to grab the lows.
Looks crap.
Nothing. That's probably it.
Nothing.
That's probably it for me. 1 hour, not bad, but you know.
For me too.
I mean, I'm more bullish than I am bearish. Let's put it like that. But you do have this resistance here too. So I think a closure above sets up that 1 hour now to see how the 1 hour, right? Someone asked, hey, why didn't you enter here? 1 hour candle time frame was overextended. But you see how now we came down, we closed on the 4 hour, and we created support, and we grabbed the lows here. So now, if you do get a candle closing above that range, that's when this wick is likely to get filled. So I would look for that now, because now the 1 hour candle is no longer overextended with that new support being formed. The issue is you just have a nasty range that that price has been respecting all morning and throughout the session. So you really want to see a closure back above that. So any closures back above 58 are looking really good for buying opportunities now.
Yep.
Really good.
Yep, facts, bro.
Yeah, man, I agree. True.
Am I doing
Will you
personal
be waiting on
accounts?
like a 30 here?
Yes. No, I'm gonna do
Yep.
it. Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, I know, right?
I
But,
probably
like,
can't.
if
I
you
probably
were-
can't take a trade, but for those of you guys that are sticking around in the markets and stuff, like if you can get the new 1 hour candle that's just starting now to make a low, that'll give you like a brand new support. And then this candle here, that's your buy right there. That's your best buy position. Brand new support, 1 hour low in play, closure above on the 30-minute time frame, wick to fill, range to fill, and that's the move right
That's it.
there.
Yes,
So
sir.
will we get it? I don't know, but that's probably the best opportunity you can take moving forward here today.
Oh man, that's it. That's the plan.
That's the plan, man.
Right,
so
man. What a
Asian
lovely
session
session
it
here.
is. Yeah.
Let's go Asia session.
Yep. Let me just see if there's any last questions here. What up, Dean? How are you, brother? You're welcome. You're welcome. Would you take a payout or two or go on to a bigger? I would take it. Take the payout.
Say it right there.
And then go on to the next cycle. Yep.
Rinse and repeat, brother.
Yeah. Local legend, but the whip I drive is foreign. Yep. Might be
Hey.
that time. All right. I think we're good.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta head out anyways, so.
Yeah. Clubhouse, we good? Let me
See
just
y'all.
check in on everyone real quick.
Oh yeah.
I'll catch y'all later. Hope y'all have a blessed day.
Hey.
God
You
bless
too, John.
everyone. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
John, wait till
Appreciate it.
11:11. There's
I
8 minutes
know.
left. 10 minutes left.
Yo, at least 11:11.
I don't know. You want to stick around?
Nah, yeah, I gotta go.
gotta
Basically,
go too,
we need to
so.
wait probably at least like 15 minutes to get things to set up. Probably more like 30 minutes. So
Yeah,
great job
probably
today. Way to
30.
stay patient. Way to stay disciplined. Way to stay out of the liquidity here too. For the most part here today, that's just a positive movement into our week here today. So way to be disciplined on this lovely Monday, and we'll be ready in Asian session. If you guys aren't in the clubhouse yet, come on in, join the clubhouse, come trade Asian in London with us all week long. Finish out this month strong so we can go into the summer looking really good. So John, Magnus, love you boys.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Peace, love
Love
y'all.
you too, brother.
yes sir.
Love y'all. Catch y'all later. God bless everyone.
Keep up the great work,
Yes,
everyone.
sir.
Boys,
Thanks
I'll
for the
see you
stream
guys
here.
later. John, I'll see you in Asian.
Of course.
Magnus,
Yes,
have
sir.
fun in London, and the rest of y'all, I'll see you guys when I see you in the next session. All right, adios, amigos.
Yes, sir. God bless y'all. Have a great day. Peace.
All right, y'all. Adios. Love y'all. Blessings, my
Hey.
friends.
Yeah, let's go. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home, just the four of us. Knock, 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 say hello to opportunity. Show them everything that I be doing, think it's doing me. Check, 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 everything I do is to a T. And only other corner hitting hardest in the USC. Oh, Irish in my blood and all that money keep on doubling. I ain't tried to ball cause I ain't really one for fumbling. Made a couple M's, went gold, now I'm loving it. Drive through them all, can't stomach it. One time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put the trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please do not be calling me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turn it down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home just now. Wait, second thought. Maybe take a trip down to Florida. Need to change the weather. Tennessee just wasn't warm enough. Son and everybody, they been eating out the formula. Everybody talking, but at least they ain't ignoring us. Hey, reservations for 20 at Coast Show. Like that iceberg, I'm tipping a boatload. Got incredible friends, yeah, they froze on. Taking hits on the one like I'm Soto. Catalog multiples of double digits. Staring at the number like it's double vision. That's what happens when you trust the vision, but keep it humble for the juxtaposition. I changed my life overnight with a couple decisions. Stay working like there's somebody who's coming to get it, and don't get caught up in the talking and the public opinion. Yeah, I had different functions cause I'm functioning different. Hey, one time cause I had to prove it to myself. 2 times doing that for everybody else. 3 times just to put the trophy on the shelf. 4 times just because I couldn't, I ain't doing nothing else. Hey, local legend, but the whip I got is foreign. Extraordinary, yeah, I feel like Alex Warren does. Please will not be counting me if it is not important. If I don't see no dollar signs there, then I'm ignoring them. Got a couple kids nowadays that I'm supporting. Turning down 100,000, I wasn't bored enough. Yeah, I wasn't bored enough. I'd rather stay at home with the 4 of us. So tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet. Talk about the things they're gonna say when they see me, and when they see me, they just dap me up and say good to meet me. I keep it going, flowing over this and make it look easy. Easy for me to say I do this every day of the week. I'm eager to be the one they talk about when all said and done with it. I'm the feature that they want, but then they don't when I come with it. I'm a scene, still a seat, filler, blow up the numbers, and I ain't leaving no crumbs, so you know when I'm done with it. I'm a new school vibe with an old soul, oh so great. Stay paid by the boatload, don't go chasing a wave from a rowboat. Blow smoke right through the face of the ozone. Oh no, I got the bag, I'm back to just double it. I'm about to pop the top, I've been bubbling. They want the spot, but I do not cut them in. They tryna plot my drop, they been huddling. Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island. Whoa, inbox full of contracts, I signed with a stylist. Yeah, blue faces blowing up like violet.
I know a lot of people praying for my downfall, but the only thing that I'll be down for is being top 5, but like down 4. I'm down to earth like the ground floor, but I've been flying so long, I tend to ask people, what's the ground for? Man, I'm only headed up, see my flow volcanic, it's the fire I erupt. Heard the fans getting rowdy cause they haven't had enough. You know I'm running the city, you just running out of luck. Yeah, I said that with my chest, I flow hard, it's no wonder they easily impressed. I'm so far, but I'm always coming back with something fresh, I never rest. Swear you'll never catch this ego in a nest. I invest my time in a booth, I find a piece. I used to piece the boom in my mind, my ex knows this. Let me expose this, she left cause she don't wanna be with an explosive. Man, I'm just
feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot. Yeah, family tight, I keep small circle like island.